those submachine guns.
So this is what the bracket is looking like.
At least balanced, then you're not going to sort of.
And as you know, we're going to be playing. It's the watch party, day 2. So we're day 2 of the bracket. First game up is Ultra vs Rocker. In the command, you can use exclamation score, exclamation point score,
separates the good teams from the great.
And
here we go. Rocker, Ultra,
see what's on and popping.
map 1 here in round 2.
You're all okay with that?
And listen, man, I'm paying attention to Shotzi's crash out as well. Teams pay a lot of
and
attention
I
to the
hope you
opening
are
breaks.
all okay with that.
The Minnesota Rocker, those initial kills in initial time should be good to
so
go.
CDL
Seas, though, dominant on the opposite side of the map, and well, just like that, Ultra steamroll their way through in complete control, and Joe Deceives gets to have some fun. He just gets to slay.
Well, we heard a lot of love for Joe Deceives in the build-up to the matchup. Right now in stellar form. His teammates have the hard point. We're not looking fantastic for P2 though, but that's where Joe has spawned up. So we'll see how that goes. Now the flip. Rocker on the wrong side of the map right now. We'll see if they can battle their way forward. And Joe Deceives, still an issue. Nero answers though, pistol in hand. That's an aims on spawn. He's looking good as well. Opportunity to bounce back.
I mean, Ultra up.
Nero special again. If there are kills to be found, he's gonna get him in Paul X. Bloody nose or not, that man has some moves. We got guys sliding. We got the power positions under wraps, and well, Minnesota Rocker able to take the lead on this time, and the setup is looking pretty flawless, except for Kleenex just finds the route to get through, and the first man to die on Minnesota Rocker's setup just happened to be the guy on time.
That's unfortunate. Pushes Estriel out of position, but Estriel right into the point. Able to find some time here. Reinforcements through mid. Geo picks up 1. Not enough to stop the onslaught though. Paul now put in a position. Slowing down the attackers as best he can. It's down low for Ultra. Love the bank off the nade.
Wow. This is insane right here. It looks like Rocker already running up almost 2 times as much. 19 left on the point. So we'll see what's on and popping.
Yeah, I mean, they just thrived on the sort of open.
What P are they going to? P3? P3? No, P2. So they got to prep for P2 over here.
Kleenex finding that extra kill would have caused some chaos, but Minnesota happy for it for the moment. But right now, Nero and Gio on the back line. Big responsibility.
What does Nero do? So Nero looks like he's trying to get around to the back over here.
Ultra, they just need to
try to flush some people out.
I don't think they have any idea that Nero's back here. And as soon as you say it, look at the minimap, they turn and hunt them down.
Minnesota on time.
Ultra, as we expect, an incredibly heads-up team.
This P3 over here, let's see how this works. I actually like this P3 hill. To me personally, as a pubs player, I think this P3 hill could actually is pretty easily defended. You know, your SMGs come in there and make some work of it, but as an AR player, I can kind of hold this.
This is like the battle of just
even in the pubs.
Sort of slay heavy plays and then like higher IQ moments where Ultra like sort of having
Minnesota clawing back.
Tracking names a little bit better, but then
correction.
Just getting
Ultra clawing back right now.
It's gonna be about a tie game going into new, the most important hill we have.
So how's everybody Saturday? So who is enjoying like the first? Who enjoyed yesterday's matches? Let me know in chat if you enjoyed yesterday's matches. Definitely want to hear your perspective of it.
It's so important indeed. Oh, Kleenex on a Nero. What a win. Lead
and
change.
Ultra's taking this P4 over.
The most important hard point in the game, arguably. And
oh man, why did the cameraman go that way, man? I want to see who was popping in the hill.
Nice little push out as well. All bases covered. Even a jackal in the hands of Beans. And every single kill you need to get, it is one by one by one by one. Kleenex 15 and 7, and for the head-to-head battle we spoke about, Nero.
A very nice hold.
Feeling the pain.
Looks like it. Like if they don't break this, it looks like Ultra will have almost pretty much a full 60 on this.
Very calm, very controlled. A couple allowed.
Yeah, they got this hill right here is a pain in the ass to break.
This hard point.
There's 3 ways in. The front way right there that they're looking at. That's probably the hardest way to get in. You have to do something like definitely like the elevator from the right hand side or something to come in. You'd have to do a 2-1-1 split on this for a 4-man stack. But this is gonna be a little rough for P1 rolling an SMG. Oh no, never mind. Kleenex coming in there is gonna be checking this P1. Oh, unfortunately taken out. These ragdoll animations are pretty funny. All right. We're dropping it like it's hot right here. So it looks like they were using it just for intel. they didn't want to. They had no reason to pull the drop it on the point.
Maybe both sides, I think. Yeah, both sides, I think.
And Ultra, if they're working like this, man, they are definitely going to turn around and pave the way.
Really weak top. Really weak top.
So far, it looks like they're, I mean, 50 points for, you know, more or less 40, 50 points. I'd be thinking about the P2 rotation right now. Start ready to stack on it. Well, maybe not like that. I kind of want some people out there on that point, to be honest with you.
I should have just been stripped. My bad. One's mid gun. I'm gonna go top. P1 or mid gun.
What's in mid gun?
I'm gonna still play tower. I'm gonna play tower. Low fucking power steps. Low tower steps now. Listen, I'm gonna go map. Listen, I'm gonna go. Oh, he's in map. He's in grannies.
Get shot crossing these stone grannies. He's out.
One gun close to front grannies.
We should probably just wrap for this.
Bro.
Hit the tower.
Nice.
One. I think he's tower steps. Tower steps in time. Tell me. I'm on tower.
Trips and streak. And one's broken, I think.
Try to get down. Stay down. Stay down.
Tower now. Tower.
I had low.
I should have a streak.
He's Gen. He's gonna have a streak, yeah. He's Gen.
We're left for now.
He was.
No, tell me back right here.
I just the lead and they may have won the P4, but they're losing the rest of the map. Let's have a listen in with Rocker and see how they dominate.
I was just about to say, let's hear how this works.
It's a clean next one shot.
And P1. I'm top 10. I'm trying to reflate P1. Yo, back right to me, back right to me next. That guy got me. He's one time. One time. Big as shit. There's fine in the back. I was oh, back up, even him. He's back upstairs.
Calms down pretty good.
He's weak as fuck, top left, and one's right left.
Nice.
I'm in him. One bump to you. Two, I think there are two as far. They hit Sparrow. There goes one Sparrow. I don't see the Sparrow. Let's go flank this. I have all Sparrow. I got zip flank. They be big door. Big gun P1. Big door. I'm starting big door for you. Give me some. Big door. Dead. Nice. One more big door stuff. One zip. Zip that. Sparrow. Get me Sparrow. Watch out. One HPV. You got away. Play this on heavy.
Yo, Capshot, what's going on, brother? How are you doing? Yeah. Where are you supposed to turn around and do your thing? Red, what's going on, Red? How are you as well? Where are you supposed to be turning around doing your thing? Don't you got like something going on today? You had like a show and then double date, right? Yeah. Comms sound pretty good on both teams, to be honest with you. They don't seem too frantic. And you know, between the players, it sounded pretty good. I'm not gonna argue that at all. But man, they can't, man. Ultra has to hold this hill. I mean, if Ultra want to win, they has to hold this hill. They're playing this a little bit too close. Man, they gotta stop with the. See, you let Rocker in, man.
And we're looking
gotta stop with all the sliding and dancing and just go back to it. Here we go. Another rocket. You wait for O to get out? You wake it up, waiting middle of the map while you waiting for him?
At least takes down Insight. So Rocker inside.
I don't blame you.
First, it is a lead by
I don't blame
the
you.
smallest of margins.
What do you think of the setup?
This is the grit we talk about with Rocker. These are the maps they thrive in.
I mean, let me know what you think of the setup over here. You know, I got everything that, you know, somebody could actually need to stay informed with the CDL, to be frankly honest with you. So, let me know what you think. Cap, Red, Blackout. Graphics are plain and simple.
With the P2 to P3.
I just wanted to make sure that there was enough for everybody. Oh, you like it? Okay. All right. I do have words on stream for intermission, so I have that set up. And when the scores change, like when we finally have a winner on the map, which if Ultra don't pull their head out their ass, it's going to be Rocco. And then I'll update the scoreboards, and it will be, and then exclamation point score. So exclamation point score will pull up the current map count.
We go again.
I don't know if you want to test that in chat. Be right back. Gonna try and call him again. Okay. Hopefully, you better tell Orlando that he better not be bullshitting. He better not flake out.
Gio can't read it. Jodeci's finds two.
Ultra with this 40 point, you know, now. Oh man, they're really trying to make this come in.
And you thought the
they
setup
are
was gonna be a little
really
devastating from Rocker, but Ultra bounced
trying to make
back
this
and
harder
doing
than what
some
it needs to be.
incredible gunfights. Joe Deceives and CleanX putting in some serious work with 60 kills combined. Now 25 seconds left. It's a delicate moment for Rocker.
How about I open up Streamer Bot first?
The idea of hitting this old time.
I didn't get a chance to open up Streamer Bot, so hold on, give me a second. Let this thing boot up. Then we'll give it another test.
And you get
I apologize for that, to be frankly honest with you. Boom, 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 boom.
To the wrong side of the map.
Okay.
Oh dear, they found themselves here before. They fought their way out of it.
Make sure I'm on the right platform.
And the most important of the map. This is the clutch we're talking about.
I am in. So, all right, try it again. Try exclamation point score again. I apologize for any of that.
Again for Rocker.
Dude, they are
We'll make
still
sure that
traveling
works.
the back spawns. You see how much they value it? They lose track of one player, and they hunt him down.
Because what's the point of having a really good watch party if you can't turn around and see your own scores whenever you want to see them? You know?
Cuts down at least
I mean,
one
that's
towards
just
the
the way I'm
front of the
thinking
map.
about it.
Pitch. Anyone able to make anything of this final 10 for the game?
And they should
Ultra
work
now
up on
holding still.
almost
Rocker,
any
one hit, one
overlay.
break. Are they in? Gio and Esther will find theirs. One man on the outside now for Ultra. CleanX has got to go big. It's 5 seconds for the win. He could arguably do it. No, he's down and out. Front line.
This back and forth, I love this. I love this back and forth. This is what COD should be about.
3 or 4 seconds.
Somewhat evenly matched over here, but you know, we got Ultra, you know, definitely top 4 looking in. And are they going to pop this? 3 seconds left, 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Come on, 1 second, and it's going to be their map. No! Yes, their map. All right.
Done. Toronto Ultra win.
All right, their map.
Nero pieces his way
So
in,
if someone
and
could do me
Joe
the
can't
honors
believe it.
of hitting score,
A tiny lapse
and let's see how that goes.
of watch to allow that player through sidewalks, through the back door.
Exclamation
See the
point
win
score.
there. That is
I
a
want to see if
huge
this
moment.
actually
Both
works
teams
the way I
playing
have it
hearts
designed.
out. They're on protocol to start the series, and we're in for a treat here, folks.
That was, I love banger maps like that. I'm going to be frankly honest with you.
First set, such a good second set.
I
They
love
kept it
banger
all
maps
together
like
despite
that.
The P4 dominance from Ultra, but
Let me
at
test
the
it
end
out
of the day,
myself.
It comes down to the clutch. It comes down to one setup, one single moment, and Ultra take the win. Whew.
How about no caps?
Yeah, I mean, look, the SMGs for Ultra obviously having a feast of a time. 38 kills there from CleanX, 33 from Joe
Always
Deceives
something.
as well. But the AR
Always
players
something.
suffering a little bit. Both Beans and Insight do go negative, and granted, still doing the right things on the map, but I think that's probably the conversation to
So
be
we
had
have
from
here
map
score.
number 1, because Rocker consistently finding themselves in really good spots, but there's times where you know how to get kills, and there's times where you need to know just how to win
And
the
this should have
game.
pulled
I think
up.
Rocker sort of dropping the ball. Like, Miles, you remember that like initial P2
This
where they had
should
the
have
dream
pulled
setup.
up.
Everybody pushed out, so much space taken on the map, and then CleanX just
See,
finds
it
a
should have
route
pulled
to
up
go
like
right
that.
towards time and kill the most important player on Rocker, and they let little things like that through. And then how about the big things they let through of just the left side of the map?
But I think I
open,
got
when
that
the only
backwards.
thing you need to do is rotate.
So while the map is up, I got it backwards because I have Toronto in the other purple.
You're not going to have success in hardpoint. Now a 3-8 record for the team.
Very tough.
And then-
This very much could have been 4 and 7.
There we
but
go. I have it like that. I have it flipped. My bad.
especially
If y'all
at
can't guess the
end
colors, that's
stinger.
on y'all.
They're good looks across
But
the
that's
highlights
the way
again.
it
I
should
mean,
be
the battle
going.
for the backside of the map.
When you hit exclamation point
Corners. He
score.
had a solid map individually, a lot of pieces from him. But again, at the end of the day, it's about
So I don't
team
know why
play.
that
It's
command
about
doesn't
who
wanna
walks away with
work
dub,
the
and
way
that
it's
was
supposed to.
Ultra win. Streaks from both sides as well. I mean, we really were treated to a very, very explosive protocol hardpoint there.
Oh,
Yeah, man,
probably
it's
because
so tough. I mean, I'm sure many folks were watching Shotzi stream last
Of
night,
that.
talking about the importance of sides of the map, eliminating
you
information.
know,
to your
gotta find the
teammates,
kinks,
playing
baby.
for the
Gotta
win.
find the kinks when you
Exactly what
can.
we saw here. Good stuff.
Gotta find it when you
Start
can.
things off. Search and Destroy
So
on
we'll
his
try it
way.
one more time.
And again, Ultra have absolutely had the advantage there, and I think, Charles, that was one of the moments there. That was CleanX's big break.
There we go.
P2, and this is the last few moments towards the end. This is the final hit.
There we go.
Rocker
Current
get
map
in,
count.
No one
There we
watches
go.
the back door. Joe finds
I probably
the tiniest
should
of ways in.
change the
Cuts him down,
coloring
gets a matter of seconds.
so it matches what we got over
Even,
here.
you know, him finding that route.
So,
it's like someone spotted him.
let me
He
do
gets
that real
reduced
quick.
to like 30 HP.
Not like
but
it's an easy
still
thing to
just
do,
not
but
quite quick
let
enough
me
in those
do
moments
that
to be
real
able to
quick.
deliver. And
I also don't
that
like
is
how
something
the
that separates
font
the good teams
is
from the
as
great.
well.
Rocker just a
Like, not the
small step
font, but
behind
like
that
the
moment,
spacing.
but if we're looking for more picturesque examples
So
of it,
we're gonna adjust
how
the
about those,
spacing on that as
P4s
well,
we
at least
had?
on my
You
end.
look at the first one there from Ultra, they get
There we
55
go.
seconds on the hill, so close to being perfect.
left color,
Well, you go over to the next P4 on the
properties,
flip side, but when Rocker get control,
select color.
they still have success. Like, it is a money hill, and they're able to get 38, 40 seconds,
Copy.
but it's
Let's,
not quite as
get
clean.
another
And
notepad
we
out
saw
here.
it from Ultra. It was just easy, efficient work. Players lining up for CleanX. They're not having to sweat at all. When we're watching Rocker's perspective effective
Paste.
on the hold. It's chaos, and these guys are having to work for every little moment. And I just know that style can be exhausting to play in. The exhaustion turns into a 10-point loss. How close you could have been to a 1-0 up in this series, but to S&D we go, where we get to test the record for Toronto Ultra. They remain perfect in the game mode, 6-0 so far this year.
6-0. Will it be 7-0?
Is 342
kind of
766.
Yeah, exactly. That's what's going on there. But yeah, exciting
Hashtag
stuff.
342
as far as the
766.
matchup goes, chance. I mean, I'm thoroughly enjoying what I'm seeing in the hard points. The search and choice can be
So
good.
we're going to release this.
I'm just trying to think
select
about,
color.
What do you
We're going to swap these around the way they should be.
What's the sort of game
Copy.
plan? You've seen what's worked out. You've seen what hasn't. Where are we going? Man? What's the deal, huh? What's the big difference that we can actually bring against Ultra? We've studied VOD. We've done everything we can to improve over the Christmas break. What's the
left
deal?
color.
I think mixing things up will be
Select
the way to
color.
go, right? So we've seen them on the map. Obviously, Toronto Ultra are going to be a team to do their homework, but I want to see teams start to steal other strats.
All right,
I
that
really
one's done.
enjoyed watching
And
Gorillas
then we're going
play on
to
Protocol
change the
S&D.
score.
I love Priesthood going out towards Helicopter on defense and just hitting the wall
And put
bangs
that
straight
one there.
away because it sets you up for so many
And then
different
right
things.
color.
So I just want to see you
Select
go
color.
deep into the bag of tricks and be difficult to predict. And just like Kleenex running straight through the middle of the
put that
map
there.
on offense, I mean, the B site
right.
is wide out in the open.
That looks
This
a
is
little bit better
perfect
in
mini
my
map for
eyes,
Toronto
to be
Ultra.
honest with you. And we're going to go to the right
He's
score
done.
right now,
So that's
and we're going to
That's the
adjust
partner B as well. Estriel wins this final.
this so it
Top
looks a
side,
bit
can he get to be fast
nicer.
enough?
Boom,
Beans are in
boom,
position
boom. I'm
in
liking
Ellie.
it. I'm liking it.
Fantastic power position gives you a
Post
lot of
full
angles over the bomb.
screen.
Watch out though. Now he's a
That's
red dot. Now he's a
fine.
problem.
And this is just, I mean, good luck rooting all these players out. Kleenex is
right.
playing for a guarantee.
So that's done. That's
easy
in.
one for him. Not a trade to be found. Well, it does come through, but now Estriel's position's revealed, and Jodeci is in a
Man, I really gotta change my night bot and stuff, let me tell you.
20 seconds left.
20 seconds. I've got to make a move. Got to get going, boys. Joe might have to pull himself forward now as well.
So if you do
Estriel
exclamation
tied up.
point
Gio now
score.
set in for the kill. 14 seconds to go. A big win from Beans and a win from Joe from behind. Ultra. Round one.
I mean, that's
All
an
right,
insane
here we go.
first round.
1-0.
Kleenex literally runs
That has worked the way
straight through the
it
middle
is
of the map,
supposed to.
uncontested. Nobody spots him. A stun doesn't land on him. Absolutely nothing. And they take full control of the site. And then it's just completely
Smoked
free
mozzarella.
after the fact. And that's the absolute dream. And that's a
Fabulous.
tone setter of a round one offense. Now Minnesota Rocker, their next defensive round, are going to be forced to make some type of adjustment.
Can't argue that.
And obviously we're expecting Ultra to play around that, but that'll be a future round. And we just get to see how Rocker respond on their attack.
All right.
Do they bring that?
Let's see
level
what
of
Rocker's
aggression?
response
Do they go
is.
for the standard drop down the elevator shaft and bang out the A side?
You know who I was highly impressed with yesterday? I was highly
upstairs, not a single
impressed
soul here from Ultra
with
down there, just yet.
Falcons.
This
Like,
one, watch out though. No trophies.
they
at
were
play,
really
so
trying to
those
hold their
frag
own
grenades
yesterday, the
is gonna be
Falcons.
very, very
So
handy indeed. Here
no
comes the
arguments there for
counterattack.
real. They were really trying to hold their own.
4v4 on the bomb site. Here we go.
Miles, can I interest you in a big
So,
door?
four-man
hit?
retake?
Ultra squaring up with all four players.
Yeah, I'll take big door chance for 200.
Ultra's trying to
Here we
prep.
go.
Oh, that stun. Oh, yeah, that stun was going to
Across
work.
the
Nice
front
move by
block. Here
Kleenex.
on the trades. Back and forth we go as we undulate from left to right, back and forth. Here we have a Paul watching the back elevator. Nero fights a couple of big ones. And that's Beans all
the
alone.
Rocker taken
Down
away.
and out.
Oh, no.
Rocker.
Poor Paul's camera's
Hold
out.
the bomb
Boo.
site with an iron grip.
Boom, camera is
Clink,
out
you
for
gotta
Paul.
love to see it when all the gunfights with the Jackals down low. I think you called it out perfectly. The fact that there was no trophies, it was certainly looking dangerous down low. The stuns were connecting.
It was nice.
Players
Estriel
did
coming in the
reduce
back,
half
making
HP
sure he got
from
that. That
some
was
nades
nice, man.
coming
I
through.
really
So,
like that.
On a strategy front, I like the attempt from Ultra, but I think Estriel and Nero just a little bit too
I wish
much
there was a
to
way for their
handle down
cameras.
low.
See, like how this
2
camera
rounds
is,
in, Estriel
like how
has
these
already
cameras are
accrued
set up
4
down here,
kills,
whatever
so
for them.
beautiful
I wish there was a way they
stuff
could be
from
zoomed out just a tad bit more and then let production go in and crop it the way it really needs to be. Because, you know, some players are like me. They get all up in there and junk like that, you know?
On defense are forced to put
They're
yourself
feeling
in
it.
ready angles on the bottom of the minimap.
Nice,
Ultra
first blood by
have
Kleenex.
dominated the A site. They already have the first blood.
Oh, this time around, yeah, they commit down low. The inside can't get the second. Man advantage, Ultra bomb down.
Ultra
as well.
3-2. Looks like Ultra already has the bomb down, so 2v3 on a retake.
That's what a setup looks like, folks.
This is going to be a little odd, a little difficult.
Says the front door. You've got the last man, Beans, watching elevator. Nero, good luck. You have to win this fight very quickly, and that's a decent amount of damage. Wait a minute, we're able to push up. Beans makes it a 1v3,
Nice.
and now you play the numbers.
Very
Nero
nice.
Oh,
nice win for Ultra.
Get the job done. Charles, one thing I wanted to bring up about that round 2.
Not mad at him. Nice win for Ultra.
I think Ultra threw all of their frags and concussions except for maybe one.
Also, you're in chat. Let me know, man. If you're watching, let me know. Let me know how the volumes are. If I'm too loud, if the game is too loud, like the actual CDL broadcast is too loud. Let me know.
An ever-present,
let me know how that's working for you.
Factor to come into the rounds of S&D. So,
and if you want to join in on the Discord, by all means,
potential site retake.
Try and join in on the Discord.
Makes the adjustments,
and
that's exactly what they just did on the attack.
Let's see how that goes.
First round, bang out towards B, completely.
Because you too could be part of this right here. If you wanted to be in the Discord, you too could be in the Discord. So
the initial rounds,
don't be
here's Estriel.
Don't be afraid not to jump in.
The first blood, but he's taking bomb by his lonesome over towards the B site. He doesn't waste any time.
And then after this, during the break between,
I don't think his teammates are going to be able to help too much from here. He's got to play
during the break between S&D and the control. Since we get a couple minutes,
he's had to now
let's try and rock some words on stream if you want.
Great.
Let's get everybody hype.
Wide open
and active.
Is a huge moment here. 30 seconds to go. Joe's approaching the bomb site as well.
It was good timing for Geo too. He was just waiting to get active. He times it perfectly.
He knows they're there. He knows they're there.
CleanX, the guy that he let through,
on the island.
Blood, and now you're so far out of the picture. Maybe it doesn't
Ultra
matter.
Masterclass in it right there.
Just pick you apart a little too passive there. I think from Minnesota on the post plant. Either way, Ultra.
He's gonna jump the hell off.
And that was a very different look, right? Estriel basically gets sent in by himself with a hope and a prayer to get to the site.
Shout out to the wife.
Successful on the bomb
hooked up one of the dopest.
An easy gunfight win there from
Cups
Insight.
Of them all.
Ultra again, always on top of the strategy battle in S&D.
Yeah, that's again, if it works out for Rocket, all good, but you don't have any coverage on the
Not mad at it.
Ultra managed to win those fights, and again, it's little individual moments like that from CleanX. Strategies might be there overall, which is re-secure bomb site. Make sure you get the defuse.
All right,
Insight.
Joe Money. Let's see what Joe Deceives has going on with the bomb.
Insane individual plays.
Another A push.
3-1 so far. Rocker not out of this yet by any stretch. Tighten
Quick
things
plant.
up a little bit, and we'll be getting them on the
So
board,
definitely going to be a 4v4 retake.
And make this another 4v4.
Rock already man down.
Just so you can check from the elevator shaft side of things as well. And not only does CleanX get the first blood, he gets out with his life. CleanX, 2 first bloods roaming around this A site.
He's already going.
Now it's going to be 3v4 retake.
He times this well.
Ultra holding it on. Come on.
From the elevators that
there we go. Nice.
Joe's going to be able to
4v1. Come on. There we go. Ultra really handing it to him.
Misfortune there for Rocker.
They're really handing it to him.
But another good one there from the boys of Toronto. Ultra decisive start. CleanX with the first blood and an immediate bomb plant after that. It could not have been any better for them.
Can't be mad.
Like a team that has
I mean, you can't. I mean,
again, that first offensive round,
fourth in the best,
the tone, making sure the Rocker have to sort of respect.
The Rocker ain't bad. Like this, after like the top 4 topic, I think like 5 through 10 or 5 through 9 is a really
towards the grass past boat side.
Like who are the mid 4?
So they're mixing up the ideas.
Is what I really want to know.
See how deep they can go through the middle.
And you have your Rocker in there. That's for sure in the discussion.
Call from CleanX, wrapping back over towards you're set up and ready to go.
You're mid.
You know where the pressure's coming through.
Oh wow, I didn't know you can play that area. No fucking shit.
A lot of players use. Insight is going to get.
Man, you learn. See, as a pubs person, even I'm learning something. You can play that area. No way. Oh, got caught out there.
If you would have used the body shield.
If you grabbed his teammate, it would have been a 3-2. But what do you know? I hope the coaches are having a word with them after that one. Massive advantage here. Estriel down. Map point.
Ultra just running away from this.
The record might be alive.
They really are.
Kicking. One more round. I got 2-0 here in round 2. It's a one.
Now, is it they're running away from this because they are for surely the better team, or is it because there's something floating around in there that Rocker?
He's a coward, Jamie. You had your chance.
Is just,
and then he would have pieced Estriel easy.
Like their S&D just isn't good enough.
But that ladder, though, I don't think that many players know of that ladder's existence, but that is a very, very sneaky position. You can play all the way up the coast. You're from the bottom of the ladder. You can walk
I'm curious how that's working.
Back side of the bomb side. There's a little wall, a little brick wall ahead.
But Ultra,
Very,
gain
very
point,
useful
gain,
position.
you know,
Goes right
map
for the
point.
teammates, and here comes a couple of sweet nades. First in for Beans. Nades are through. Joe Deceive's already on the site. Inside,
Is that going to be a quick bomb drop on A?
Give me the control.
Yes, it is.
4v2.
Yeah, and congratulations on the
already with a
donut.
4v2. Like, too far? No, now you're going to get hunted.
And as gritty and
Masterclass by Kleenex, very nice.
Toronto Ultra is simply
And poor Gio, he's not going to be able to clutch this. I know. He's better than me and all this other shit. But if he clutches this, woo, oh, is he going to be me eating my words?
20 seconds. He's got to send this. Joe didn't damage him. That's it.
He is not going to make me eat my words at all.
Put Rocker.
You know, the mozzarella cheese is phenomenal. I'll put some music on this. I forgot to add the audios for this. Because I'm a genius, guys. I think of everything. All right. Let's go. All right. What words are we getting? Giant. Yay, I found giant. Now it's not going to let me win, obviously. Wing. Come on. Really? Oh, how was I say, like, yo, how many times do I gotta put that? The Nat? I should have Nat. Let's go. Wait. Man, I really wish you were all in here. Chat, man. Come on. Get it, get it, get it. Because obviously I cannot win this myself. Shit. Waiting. Oh. All right. That's pretty much going to clear me out of this one. Giant waiting. Twig? Can I get a twig? Survey says there's a twig. All right. That's it for words on stream, y'all.
This kill on Beans is fantastic, right? So what should you do right here? Ranked friends, this is what I want you to learn. There's not that much time left. Oh,
let me put it over here so you can see what they're drawing.
So there's not that much time left. They cannot win on this hill. So at this point in time, you don't want to flip spawn. So if you're Estro, you want to rewrap and just bang the time with your teammates so you don't
I don't have a
flip.
clue what they're saying because
he ends up pushing a little bit too far. So now look at your map. He's currently like the back line, so the spawns flip and it flips out the Toronto players to have the positioning for the next hill. So when you look back at the mini map, what happens here is he goes around the back, you see Beans spawns out, and now you lose the fight because you lost the added pressure, whereas Estro, if he instantly hit it, you might have had numbers on that push. Now you spawn out and you have to hit back across the map to a gauntlet setup of up top headies and the middle gun.
I really love how Nameless breaks it down. So I wonder what you guys think, who breaks it down better. Do you think Nameless breaks it down better, or
you saw Kleenex on a 5 spree?
What are we thinking?
That was going to help them in this. In fact, let's go
here's
to our
the bracket.
play of the game because Alley Cat, we needed to see it one more time. The final
so far,
30
2-0
seconds,
Ultra.
walk me through it.
I mean, it was just utter chaos.
Updated very, very nice, very, very quick.
We get to this situation, right? Minnesota Rocker spent about 20-30 seconds trying to break back into this hill, but it's going to be inside. He goes on a 4, Joe goes on a 3 to break inside, but that's 3 dead from the side of Minnesota Rocker. And who is it that comes from the top ropes? It's not going to be Kleenex just yet because he just got taken out. But 245 to 235, there's enough room for Joe Deceives to make some noise.
This should have been Rocker in this position. They had the positioning, but as we just watched in the clip, like, just unfortunate, man. It comes down to the smallest things. Now you're just getting farmed. Nothing you can really do.
Some big wins at the end as Beans picks up the final 2 kills. It's going to be Toronto Ultra taking the first 2 maps. They are now on match point. And we're going back to Respawn. We wanted to dial in on how are the SMGs performing this week. Well, Toronto's, they're doing pretty good here from game number 1.
They're doing unreal. It was literally a battle of the SMGs in map number 1. ARs on both sides were really struggling, and it was Kleenex and Joe that came out on top, and I expect to see them to do it again in map number 3.
Top 3 sub duo in the league? I'll give it to them.
Yeah?
Top 3. Right
Top
now.
3?
Yep, top 3 right
I want to make a power ranking now.
Yeah,
all right,
sub
we got
duo?
a segment coming up. All right, we got a big game coming up. I'm told Miles Chance. Let's get to it. Game 3. Let's go.
Yeah, no, we both agree 100% this top 3 without a doubt. Sub duo right now. So gross. Joe Deceives says an absolute generational tear right now alongside a guy like Kleenex. We all talked about this initially when the year started, when we saw that roster on paper. Like, those two are either going to be unbelievable to watch or it is going to be awful. And thankfully, it's not that bad to watch.
We get awful.
It's been pretty good so far. Rocker, though, not out of the woods just yet. Reverse sweep. They don't want to have to do it. I don't think they want to have to keep being in these situations where they have to reverse sweep, but it starts here. Ultra ready to rock and roll with a 3-0 and advance further into minor 1, but hey, Vault, woo, baby, she has been mean to our teams this year, and the records aren't fantastic for either squad.
Do you just need an update on the score?
Control. It's Vault. I mean,
check the colors. 2-0 to Ultra.
Stats, so we don't have to worry.
Just you have the update right there. 2-0 to Ultra.
But solid record for both teams on both the attack and defensive. Maybe an ever so slight edge towards Rocker. And honestly, like what I saw on like the player cams and whatnot. The vibes of the camp, despite the fact that smiling, little bit loose, having some fun, and obviously the fact that they've had the reverse sweeps.
Now, I'll be honest, I play more hardcore than control.
Capable, which makes your life that much easier. Nero gonna run straight into death though after he gets his first kill, and Beans with the Jackal in hand, proving that SMGs are easier to use.
Hey.
Oh, of course SMGs are easier. Like this whole thing was made.
Halfway through the A zone, now we go. The Sulligander continues. Paul's got the topside covers, and that means Joe's got to turn. Here comes Paul.
Whether you nerf or buff the weapons
second segment A long gone.
is only part of the problem when it comes to map design. And if the map favors the SMG because you find a way to close off certain spaces, even in big rooms, and make it a CQ, you know, a CQB,
it's Benjamin. It's Beans.
And it is what it is, you know.
And that might be the A zone sort of surrendered in the battle for now. Now here we go, back at it. I mean, I've got to take a breath eventually. Chance, you should step in.
I mean, it was just a sort of beast mode moment for both of these teams. That was a heck of a fight over towards the A site, but Beans eventually just has to sort of sneak on out over towards that B zone just to open up that pressure to allow his teammates to get in sight. So it's been a sort of masterclass of the movement.
Lives are about tied, but we only got a B. Are they going to make this B push? Is Ultra going to make this B push?
By himself, but Not getting too far ahead. Waits to group up with CleanX and Ultra. Sort of swarming around the map to get in position. They are just waiting for their moment to strike.
Yeah, it's a wonderful display of incredible confidence. And
incredible confidence.
Take it all back. Jump on the point, boys. Estriel was in a great spot here to cause.
Now that they have a lives advantage. Oh shit. Okay, yeah, I would jump on B now.
Nice beams.
Oh no. Now it's gonna get a little mixy, man.
For Ultra. Good work, Rocker. You're back in there. You're only down by 1 in the life count as well.
Love the play from Joe to Sieves as well, right?
I don't remember who I put for my pick'ems, but I could have swore I had Ultra over
some sort of control, but that was a snappy moment for both of these teams. But 8v8 at this point,
Estriel's cooking.
There's a minute left on the clock, and the A sort of like head smashing just means you got to make sure every kill is perfect. You cannot afford to throw away your life.
Yeah, no more trades is trying to get a couple in a row, and that's what you're seeing from Rocker. Good job. Joe's been nullified here by Estriel. Estriel now going back towards spawn, trying to catch these players out. Spots them. Oh dear, no lives left for either team. It's a search and destrizzle, folks.
Let's go.
And I mean, if you're search and destroy and you're forced to go over towards this
4v4 TDM search and destroy, let's go.
The defensive team, they're swinging in position. They got P4 control, a triple stack.
30 seconds, nothing on the clock. I mean, Control itself is a very defensive heavy game anyway, but like.
One chance. Is all you're going to get.
Just lay on it.
Trophies are nearly done.
Lay on it.
Grenades aren't going to connect. Here we go.
Just lay the frick down!
Control zone. CleanX with a circular shoulder strafe. Estriel opens up the flank. Numbers now towards the point. CleanX. Oh, gets 2! It's a 2v2.
Lay on the point!
10 seconds left, though. Yeah, Rocker just going to force from the point. Look at the flank from Miro. Might be perfectly timed.
Oh, he's only going to watch the back door. Will your Spidey senses tingle Joe? And the answer is no. Rocker. Clutch up a big round.
Yeah, and I see the face of Joe Deceives right there, frustrated with that round.
I think they should at least been able to lay down when they had the man advantage. Lay down.
Testing their resolve and their
get a tick at least. Because if you're not going to win the attacking round, you at least got to get as many ticks as possible.
SMG propaganda, and then
praying that you win your defensive rounds, then you can,
first shot on him,
for sure,
still takes him down.
Try and capitalize with at least the ticks and the kills.
The attacking rounds on
and get defense for round 5. If this is going to go around 5, I mean, you know what I'm saying?
What we would expect.
If this is going to go around 5.
A vault control to go. But here we go. Flip sides. Rocker, can you win an attacking round now?
Spread the map as well, so they're going to be taking this just a little bit
don't forget
slow.
in chat, if you hit exclamation point score in chat, you'll be able to see the map.
Maybe
I mean, you'll be able to see the current map count. Oh, very nice pick.
Joe Deceives does get caught, so great teamwork for this first blood. Estriel already jumping and getting inside of Art. And they haven't gotten that first tick of progress through just yet. And it's going to be a battle to make it happen. Trades rolling through. And, well,
I would split him for A now.
By himself, waiting for his teammates to get back and wasn't patient enough.
He's still out and about. Ball could be a problem here. 2 dead. That helps. 2 zone capture for now. How much of this aggression are you going to be able to pull? Looks like they're committing a little bit more.
Unlucky on that one.
Spawns. So the B zone they want to clean up. Done. Now
unlucky.
ASAP. First segment goes out the window. Nice wins from Estriel up front. Can he get a second? No. Beans is there for it. Geo caught unaware. Perfect cleanup on both B and A. Back to the drawing board.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
I really like that.
So like I was saying in chat earlier, don't forget exclamation point score. Give you a visual on the current map count of this game.
Overall, the idea was great.
And the ticker is somewhat live at the bottom. So, you know,
45 seconds off the game clock.
Currently, with everything going on.
Fantastic news, and you get those 2 entry kills. So Nero, the nuisance on the B zone, while his team's gonna get A for free. Meanwhile, the one-man wrecking crew gets to do everything. That's a 5 spree, and that is a
was popping off for a second. He was making plays.
This B zone.
Paul, why'd you do that, man? Do they got a double stack on it? Single stack now?
Big wide pitch now from Beans, causing problems. Estriel now steps up to the plate, and he keeps swinging.
They really want B.
There's the pinch from inside.
There we go. 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 Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Will Rocker take this?
Rocker, don't let it go now.
I keep the pressure up as well. 16 to 11 on the life count. You only need that 1 extra tick, and only half of one at that. You run it down.
Played a little slow.
Either way,
you got plenty of time.
If you get the tick, it's even better. You just make sure you keep
now. In. Oh, I would have double stacked it.
Get that last kill. Stack the point. You're good to go.
Looking for the beat. Catch
That's it.
Just about
That's it.
And he's got it. What
nice job for Rocker.
Back-to-back defense.
Nice job for Rocker right there.
Dude, and what a round out of Nero. At the start, it seemed like they were doing a little too much, and then instead of too much, it was just everything. Nero had no help on the B site, and here's the best play. There's no reinforcements. There's no one watching his back. There's no coverage. He has stuns and nades and everything landing on top of him. And not only does he give you the 5 spree, he gives you a tick of progress. He gives you the A zone for free. I mean, that's a top 5 play of the week, if not of the month. That is a ridiculous moment for Nero.
Oh, wow, man. No way we get another. Defense now for Rocket. They're looking unbelievably strong. Gear on Vol. I don't want to jinx it, but I mean, this is the way it kind of goes. Nero, look at the movement. Look at the snaps. The centerings are all there. He's got Beans dead to rights and a Mo waiting for the boys to show up.
I mean, that goes back to like exactly what I was
the place here, folks.
Saying earlier.
Rocket now trying to maintain this.
Really was like this. We always talk about the top 4s, but we really don't get too far into the discussion of the 5 through 9 teams.
One of those sort of Nero moments. That's just
kind of ran out of bullets. Kind of whiffed it like I did.
Wins you a map, right? Just an electric moment that really sets the tone. I'm thinking like the Simp 1v4 from yesterday where that happened. You're just like, yep, they win the map. After that, things should be easy. Ultra, though, at least fighting back.
Inch more of this map.
Moves over towards this A zone.
I know the other one was a little cut off.
Double doors covered, watching the full flank, but Geo finds a pick. Another 3 players on the zone. Got to turn their heads. A chaotic moment where Insight, though, doing everything he can to stay alive and doing a great job of it.
Back over to Insight as well, looking to finish out this
with
point.
A 1-man lead.
A done. Minute 47.
1-man lead, and they're okay.
Lives to work with as well. Joe Deceives.
I don't know. 19 lives. There we go. I mean, they almost whiffed it.
Kill that staying alive.
You gotta get on top. You gotta hold that top.
Down to cover. Beans waiting for the timing, waiting for the wind up hit. Oh
wow, nice work by Beans.
Keep it going.
That's gonna be an important kill.
They've got a bit of a stack. Here comes the counter attack from Rocker. Boys are trapped in spawn. Couple through the front line. B zone starting to bleed out, and Beans stays alive for now.
Very nice.
Rocker, you've sport the lifeline.
All right, there's nobody there, Beans. Nobody there.
Those 2 ticks already. I was gonna say Beans might not have helped his boys out too much for the actual capture.
There we go.
He's still in prime position. 2 players trying to take him down, and off this stun grenade, you can't get it done.
Let's go, Beans. Hold it. Hold it.
And that should be the round.
That should be it.
Wow. Ultra coming through with that.
Brother, what just happened?
Nero must have been one of those nades on the floor situations. They're all throwing stuff at each other.
That was kind of insane
Nero,
shit.
Unfortunate team kill there. It happens so much in this game.
It's kind of like the reason why I don't like frag grenades as a pubs player, and I prefer my Semtex.
You'll recover.
Yes, it's a skill issue, I suppose. But I prefer, like, if I throw my nade, I want this shit to go exactly where I want. So I do like the frags for certain things that you can, like, you know, bounce off the wall and all this other stuff as a pro, as a pub player. That's good stuff.
Bounced it off of him, I think. I think he jumped into it.
Oh, no way.
Or is it a Kobe from an Ultra player from the... I don't even know, but that
must have been Nero.
Absurd.
That's a crazy replay.
We'll find out later. Maybe he'll go on the flank.
That is a crazy replay.
What the hell just happened? That was another rugby one. Get out of there. We'll look at that later. But for now, it's a nice 3 down in the feed. Rocker. Not the best way to start this second round.
Turn around, Beans.
Behind you.
Oh my god, that's so insane, man. Let's go.
So, nice repositioning from Rocker. They get slammed off the opening break, but trying to open up the floodgates to make moves towards any type of map control. But they can't get anything covered. Clean X wins a huge 1v1.
I was gonna say, you gotta check your hallway before you check that corner.
Pick them right up, and even Insight
nice gun plays.
Jackal.
So Ultra is up on picks. That's good.
PF Flyers on point. He has been everywhere on the map.
And we're just checking everything. Cross the T's, dotting I's.
If you're gonna get shot from that left, man, you gotta capitalize.
Through the middle of the map, Joe. Send forward. Great kill. Gets at least 1 out of that. Zestrial still keeping the capture going. Lovely pitch towards the front side.
Don't waste too many of your lives on this. Don't waste too many lives on this.
Zestrial doing everything he can to stay in the fight. Lovely work. Plenty of reinforcements now from the Rocker boys. They've managed to get themselves into the point, no problem. Ultra, more good counter attack. You're halfway through A.
These two teams.
This is it. Is Ultra going to take it as 3-0 and kick Rocker out of the tourney? I mean, they're going. It looks like they might make this a map 5.
Synergy from Paul and I believe Nero.
But now Ultra is down. No, I don't know. I don't know. Nice trades. Nice.
Nero found his way back home. The trades do roll through, but you see Rocker playing with the same idea. Doesn't pay off long term this time.
15
out of life, but you do have that A zone captured.
14 for B. I don't know.
To work with.
That's a little rough, man.
I
personally would like about like 18 lives.
Takes him down. No funny business just yet.
No.
And where this control point is, it's definitely not the same as the hard point. So this control point on B.
Pretty secure for now. The spread here from the Ultra Boys solid. 2 players through the middle of the map. Beans in the
definitely something you can't just like walk into and inch your way laying down on.
It looks like Rocker trying to punch a hole through the middle, and they might just get the timing. No coverage.
Got punished.
That's like awkward.
See, yeah, right. Okay, there is. I didn't see the arrow. Like I was gonna say, hold on, there's got to be something there. There is the arrow there. I mean.
Every little moment from Ultra, I mean, well coordinated players always there.
If Ultra don't mess this up, this is going round 5.
If we're turtled, how do we cover everything? Well,
that's it.
They've done it perfectly.
That's it.
13
map 5.
Minnesota Rocker, we're up 2-0 in this control. I haven't kept up long enough. Yeah, tied on ticks. I didn't count the kills in time. I don't know who pulls off defense for the final round, but at the pace these two teams are playing, it's anybody's ball game.
Unbelievable. Well, round 5. Here we go.
Who don't like round 5s? I love round 5s.
And they have felt pretty decisive as well. This last little spree from Insight for our best play was also very nice. And Ultra do have the lead, so they will be getting defense.
Yeah, there we go.
How much that like
that's what I told you. Those ticks are really important, man.
As well,
those ticks are very, very important.
On, and then Ultra just.
But like, if you're not going to win your attacking round, so you got to try and get as many ticks as possible.
Be a difference maker. Certainly
because
was the case in map number 1.
Since this game is very defensive heavy, this mode is very defensive heavy. You will definitely capitalize on the defense.
Their offensive prowess before.
Just saying.
We'll see if they can orchestrate something while Ultra just looking to iron up and. Maybe let Insight get a cruise and run the show.
Nice.
He's hoping for at least 1 out of that. He gets some assists, so he's very, very close indeed. His teammates find a few more, get inside the zone, find a few more potentially. And that could be it.
That corner.
Yeah, there we go. A single kill from inside the objective. Nets him.
Gotta call it.
Let me find out Insight is an omni movement aficionado. It seems like he has been moving in this series. Plays on point. He's got the jackal in hand as well. A nice little 7 spree. And again, he just gets to be
nice work. Nice work.
Getting assist in those moments. Everybody with the jackal in hand surrounding.
Don't move up too much. Don't move up too much.
Iron grip across the map. Look at how devastating that looks.
Ooh, nice.
But Ultra has the life lead just for a bit.
Astral and Geo pick up a 2, and now you've got a wide open mid map. Joe deceives on the flank.
Joe!
Nice work out of Geo. He has
You're gonna have to make a play, Joe.
The state of this map for his team. Now to capitalize. Into the A zone you go. Paul X trying to find the
man. Paul X should just held the AR. There you go, Geo.
And now Geo. The trades begin. A 3v3 on the zone.
Yeah, Rocker handled these spawn trap moments.
Stiff your foot. Put your foot in the zone. Let's go. Let's go. Double sack that, Rocker. If you want to win this, double sack that zone.
In hands at different times, but
there we go.
Step number 1 complete for Minnesota. Step number 2 is going to be
20. Or 19. This should be pretty good to control B. There we go. Lay down on it. Capture it.
Early. Nero's behind you.
You start to lose that ground, and you're in serious trouble. Pull back to the vault. Ultra spread the map now. Insight gets the intel that he's on the inside of Sneaky, but here comes the counter towards the top side. Estriel finds it. This is a 2-man stack immediately.
Oof.
I do not believe we have any trophies either, and the trucks are still in position, so they're going to go boom. But they win the gunfights. First truck's gone as well. Massive turning point here with the numbers for Rocker.
And you're going to get that first tick as well.
There we go. There's the tick.
Getting forced to use the cruise on spawn, but this is a beautiful moment for Rocker. I mean, you got all 4 players nearby. The contest
is Ultra going to take the contest?
And maybe you don't need the cruise missile. Maybe Joe deceives and Beans just slam you. Only a tick is gone.
That duo's been doing pretty good. The Joe deceives Beans, you know, that's been pretty good so far.
Still good.
And then the credit angle's on point too. If he's not moving, he's doing something like that. Right side of the map locked down. Left side of the map apparently locked
5-man.
down as well.
5-man. Oh, yeah, 5-man lead.
7 lives. You got to take your time, group up,
That's
reposition.
it. Done.
You got to stop the bleeding, and that is not the start you want.
Yeah, the life count is not looking ideal. 40 seconds to go. We've still got at least 2 solid whacks at this one.
2 solid whacks, man. I don't know, because you might lose a guy or two just trying to even get to the point to where it is right now.
Wide run. The 4-man hit now from Rocker. They're hoping to get this done quicker. Now the time is in the red. Big wins initially, right through the middle of those still. 20 seconds to go. Cruise missile probably at the 11th hour, just to absolutely guarantee that no one gets near that point. Esther and Paul find their kills through the front. Here we go.
There we go. There we go.
Called in. No respawns remaining. 3 players. If you get everybody on the point, maybe you can fall.
That's it. Done.
Tick nearly through, but Beans finds the extra kill anyway. And that should be enough to get it done, unless you pull off the miraculous 4-man down, 2 players left. Is this going to be in time? I think so. Rocker have done it again. The snappiness, the grittiness, the indomitable Minnesota Rocker. They cannot be killed.
Let's go. Rocker with a win on that one.
Like a replay if we can, team. But that is a tough one for Ultra. You had it all going, boys. Rocker, I hate to say it. Is this
oh my god, Mini XP, what are you doing?
I hate to say it, but this is the way it goes, folks, as it was written.
Mini XP,
Ultra
trying to scare me off stream.
And then after a sensational effort and a little bit of magic, Rocker win the control.
All right.
Dude, and that's the beauty of control as well, right? You had no right to win that round. Insight just has to call in the cruise missile.
Current map count.
To effectively seal the deal, but it came down
Let's
to
go. Current map
2
count.
lives left. So we're going to take a look at it again, but it is more or less Ultra in full control the entire time. Getting all the trades, getting all the kills, getting all the
how you kind of botched that one. Maybe you got a little bit too over aggressive, like, yeah, we got this, we got this.
It's just a master class of
it's
kills.
just that
Ultra maybe just a little bit too scattered in the moment, start flooding into
see, that's what I was going to say.
A painful one,
like, they're a little bit scattered in the moment. They're a little bit overconfident. They're like, yeah, we got this, and looks like you didn't get it. So
absolutely nothing here yet. Geo's 2 down. I mean, Insight sends himself
needs to be a little bit more veteran leadership when it comes to that aspect right there.
So not making the decision to call in that cruise.
I would have called in.
The first wipe of kills, the very first time they got on the zone, did actually cost Ultra the round there. Interesting. Interesting indeed. We'll be picking that.
That was a poor decision to
4 hours, folks.
Not do that.
Spicy chance. And now, well, we say goodbye to Vault. We've said goodbye to Protocol. And now we say hello to Hacienda. This is going to be interesting. Hacienda Hardpoint. Who's done their homework? We're going to find out.
Very much an unknown map, and I think it's very interesting that Ultra is the team that picked it. So if you're looking at the respawn record or hardpoint record specifically for Minnesota, 3-8, it has not been good, and 2 of those 3 wins came on Vault. Their other win was on Protocol, which they looked decent enough. They put up a good fight in map number 1, but they lost their map pick, and now they got to win the brand new one. But for the side of Toronto Ultra, I don't know how much of the Hasi pick is. It's been going incredibly well in scrims. They're ahead of the game. Maybe they have some intel against Rocker on the map specifically, or they're just a team that likes to sort of build out the map pool as much as they can. So I don't know if
you want to test the map pool when $20,000 is on the line.
No, it's important to get.
That's just me. I wouldn't do that.
But for Ultra, we just get to see what they can deliver on Hasi.
So
certainly they're going to be feeling comfortable enough going into it, but much more serious faces than we are accustomed to seeing with how much of a nail biter that Vault Control loss.
Nail biters!
It's in the back of your mind as well as the Ultra team. You watching all these games, you know that Rocker are the reverse sweep boys right now. They've had to do it a few too many times. And I know the name.
Let me tell you, the CDL chat is
pumping a little bit more now. He's back in the game, but at the same time, it's a scary prospect for all of our teams. For Rocket, it's another series where you have to dig deeper than you should have been digging already to not be in this situation. But man, you can't count them out. Hacienda's going to be a very, very interesting one, folks.
I don't know what to say about this community. You know, I got
what a situation to be in.
There's some weird people
also,
in
shout
there.
out the Rocket team / G2. Those skins look great. But this is the way that Minor 1 looks so far, folks. It is a winner takes all, and it is a single elimination. There is no.
Thank you for showing that, Miles and Chance.
Only get points
I wish I had that graphic.
Boy, you get an extra 10 points if you get third place back.
If I had that graphic, it'd be so much better than what I got going on now. Cut and paste from the website.
There's no more chances for our teams that are out to secure any points this weekend. This is a very, very precarious place to be for all of our squads.
So why not?
This
right? On. You got yours, I got mine.
Was our first place team as well as 30 coveted CDL points. Here we go, Hacienda. Let's get it.
Yeah, and those bonus points go such a long way. Every single year in the CDL, those teams on the bubble, it always comes down to 10 or 20 points. It is a battle of the margins, and I'd say for Minnesota, that's been the story of their year thus far. A battle of the margins. A 10-point game on the protocol hardpoint. Their wins on vault, they're constantly winning by like 5 to 10 points. Always the nail biters, the round 11s, the game 5s.
I wonder if this is going to go to a game 5. I did not predict this to go to a game 5. I did, I think, predict this to be a 3-1 for Ultra.
Minnesota Miracle sort of moment because the way that vault control just went down.
Wrong screen.
I mean, I was trying to set you up for it. It's not the hero plays, it's the Nero plays constantly over on that B zone. The man was
he said the Nero plays.
Geo working together, but
Beans first blooded. There we go. Oh, Paul's in trouble. Paul's in trouble.
37 different
nice.
Off the time, but BallX gonna start peeling some heads. Nice little start from him. He got number 4 in the mid-map Geo, just making sure he blocks those spawns and now you get a reposition and go again.
The immediate reads there from Kleenex. The subs are out. Top closed corridor. Here comes Joe. Immediate. What shots out as you go. Nice damage as well. Kleenex does manage to make it through. Still at the same time,
we're not making any impact
shuffling position
on the point.
These attacks are coming from. So Rocker, they are soaking this P1 very, very well. 29.
You need to get to the bottom.
It was P2 now. All good. Bad news. Beans is in the driveway.
Yeah, finally. Yeah, but 3 seconds left to get 1 point. Come on, he already needs to be a P2.
Caught off guard. Beans just takes one long.
So the rotation looks like Rocker is destroying on the rotation.
Just yet, and you can hold this hill from both directions, but if you don't have zig control, you're not going to have a good time. Insight there from the trades, and with the closer spawns, Ultra should be able to just overwhelm. And there it rolls through. Jodeci is for 2. I cannot emphasize enough how important zig control is.
Yeah, well, Ultra be able to at least get 25 seconds on this clock is the main concern right here.
He's got a lot to worry about here. He's the man in the lobby. There's a lot of damage there from good work. Now Joe brings down Paul once again. We've got a close range fight now. Oh my, nearly on the slide. Beans, last man at the point, 20-odd seconds to go.
You got notified a guy is in the point and you're shooting at the guy outside the point.
I know, folks. Ultra are in the white.
Like, I think my priority would have been something else.
Players getting behind enemy lines. I was going to say Insight nearly finds the route. He at least finds a kill to open it up. And Geo, come out with your hands up. You're surrounded, but he gives you a little bit of extra, but not going to make a bit of difference there. All 4 players on the right side of the map right now. Ultra are down by 30, but they have at least out-rotated the opposition, so they put themselves in good spots.
You're headed straight for the attack. Why would you turn your back for a left side?
Trophy's going to help out, but it's Joe and Beans who are doing a lovely bit of work there to cause problems.
Nice. Keep it a little bit mixy.
Joe deceives now from the top
side. So if I'm Ultra, my goal is to come away with another 10, 15 seconds on this. You want to leave it at 60, 65. But I mean, there should be no excuses why you can't take the... Okay, I was going to say, yeah, I need to take the lead on this. Hold it another 4 seconds. I would do that. But I'd already be transferring to 4. I'd already be on P4 holding it. Kleenex is doing exactly that. That's what I'd be doing as a pub, is I would be already on that.
Have fun with this one. How many can he get?
Don't slide out.
Are the trades going to roll through? No, he actually takes 2 before he falls. Maybe that's enough to soften up the push, because these Ultra players are swarming.
They're flying forward over to the rock hard point. We've seen some absolutely historic...
Ooh, Joe Beans with a 5-banger
at this very location. The first ever 1v5 Looney. And now we're going to see plenty more. In the rotation will be 06. There's Joe on a rampage once again, able to isolate the fight, stay alive. His boys there for the help, probably not.
Oh man,
passed over.
I know we can see things that they can't, but oh man.
I'm just looking at it, man. You obviously have Rocker, super skilled players. Nero is suffering at 2-11 right now, but that's because outside of the opening break, Rocker have just fought a constant uphill battle. They don't pay attention to the P2 rotation. They let Beans
this dude got stick drift. I bet you he's got massive. Hang on.
And sort of pick you apart on the P3 rotation, and then they got all the entry.
And that's like bad timing too. So I know in pubs, every time I play, man, it's like I'm watching. I turn around and look. Oh, there's nobody there. There's nobody there. There's nobody there. And then I turn back.
Way to stabilize. I tell you,
still nothing at the first area.
To make that happen.
And the minute I turn back around, somebody shoots me. So like,
so mean.
Ridiculous.
Roster change? Question mark?
Haven't seen one of those in a while. Joe v. Nero out by the rock. And it looks like something may have happened. Okay. It was an issue with the knife, but something somewhere has gone wrong, folks.
Someone pulled the plug!
70 to what?
More cheese!
At the close, a very, very strong showing. Yeah, one of the Toronto players have had a crash. Okay, well, we'll deal with that in a moment, folks. But in the meantime, yeah, that is going to be a restart. We're going to see a little bit more of Hacienda.
Crazy with the restart, man.
Round 2 of Minor 1. Again, this is the final chance that Rocker have got to stay alive in the tournament. It's a one and done, folks. Not your regular league matches. Points only for top 3, cash for first. It really does remain to sort of test out who our strongest teams are. Looks like it might have been Beans. Hit the reset, hit the bathroom.
I think it was Insight, right? I'm in my head when Joe Deceives knifed Insight in the back. That's like it happens to me all the time. The awkwardness of you spawn up, try to pull out your knife, and sometimes you punch, then you pull out your knife, and you're not like quite prepared, so you accidentally swing it. I've knifed players in the back before. I thought it was an awkward moment, but no, I'm assuming a little scan and repair, and Joe Deceives just having a little bit of fun. But either way,
you know, I had no idea I didn't have my mic on this screen.
Very chaotic,
on this scene, I had no idea I didn't have my mic.
New secret window or dark window. There's so many routes to take it.
All right, don't get exclamation point score. I will show you exclamation point score.
So hard, they got 29 seconds on it.
I don't know if it's going to show on this one.
But after that, Hacienda
let's go here. Current map count 2-1.
You have to play that.
Is Rocker coming in?
Call of Duty style, and Rocker just found
so they can turn around and make this a game 5.
Never getting any sense of stability, and obviously Ultra, we saw it on the P4s on the protocol. When you give them control of a hill that's easy to hold,
don't forget this is your bracket so far.
Teamwork and communication is always on point. They got that P4.
I mean, tomorrow's gonna be a banger. I mean, the late game, so like CDL does it on purpose. That late game is gonna be on and popping. That Thieves phase game is gonna be lit, straight lit. This Optic Breach one is gonna be pretty crazy too, to be honest with you.
Get that early rotation. You cannot get chained together.
No, we're seeing plenty of chains here, but we've got a full restart ready to go now, folks. Rocker, Ultra.
Damn, he said his chain hangs low.
Chance here for the Rocker boys to stay alive. Everyone's raring to get things going. Ultra, one more chance for them to show off the goods in the comeback. But again, as far as the first map went round, chance, it was Rocker with the early lead. Their P1 was sensational. The P2 rotation, it was Beans. He was the stagger in the darkness. He was the problem for the Rocker boys. They've given up an eye for wisdom, and they'll be given a second chance here on this map. Will it pay off?
I mean, again, I don't know how big of a theme this is. I don't know if Easy Mac is keeping track of it. I assume he is, of just like the opening breaks, but Shanti's been like planting seeds left and right in my head. The one thing he talks about is like teams spend so much time working on their opening breaks, but not actually learning how to like efficiently play the game. And Rocker did come out.
All right, Phoenix again with the first blood. Will Ultra turn around and do more damage? So it looks like
code and actually win the opening break now.
Yeah, I was gonna say they actually won the opening break now. Thanks, Chance. Take it away.
A little bit of luck, a little bit of magic there. Wins the fight for Joe versus Nero. Same thing for Kleenex. Paul goes right when he should have gone left.
You know, it seems like in this particular game.
It looks like Rocker giving this one up. 20+ seconds.
People really don't know where the hell anybody's at unless you get shot. Like, there's so many times people have like walked right past somebody, which tells me Loudness equalization is fucking off.
That could be a contest.
They don't have it on anymore. Nice job. Nice job, team. Insight. Let's go.
Rocker players are spawning. Two players live in
takes the water.
Nobody's there for the back spawns. And of course, another
nice work by Clean X. No, get back. Okay. I was just saying, don't get back in there, but he's already got somebody there.
If there's like 6 seconds left on the old hill, if you die in that range, even if you watch the kill cam, it doesn't matter. You're gonna be spawning out. So it is literally like the highest IQ players know when you just can't afford to chow. So 2 players on Rocker die at the front of time, and well, you get broken down so quickly. Ultra fully capitalizing off of it as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna say reset cheese. Ultra looks a whole hell of a lot better.
But Joe Deceives, easy
and I kind of noticed that. So the person who disconnects, the team that disconnects during the game and then has to do the reset cheese, usually comes out victorious, as if like the server favors them now.
Beautiful shots there. Paul's banged up, tagged up. He's going to be backed up now as you're worrying again.
Man, Joe, let's go.
Marching his way through the map. Beans over his shoulder.
Oh, shit.
Geo off of spawn able to slow things down just a little bit. But again, the tandem, the duo of Joe and Beans, sensational in Hacienda so far.
And I've been loving the Beans, or the work Beans has been putting in with the Jackal as well. Look at the distraction he is. 2 players forced up the office steps to take him down. And
I mean, now they're really rocking a 60-point lead over here.
Ultra just fly in towards the time. And granted, Rocker have handled the chaos a little bit well. Still chipping away at a few seconds here, a few seconds there. But this so far has not been the sort of clean hold you're looking for. Ultra are making that work for
I was going to say, if I'm Ultra, I want 10 more seconds on this clock.
Are even taking a little bit of this time for that.
I don't think they're going to get it. I would just cough it. I would let Rocker have it, and I would already make my way to P4.
Towards Noob. He's going to run into Beans in a moment. Beans, big man on rotation.
See?
That's a win from Estriel. Lovely stuff. Insight will be next over as the boys from Malta now flying towards Rock. Shots were there for Nero, but that is 3 down. All over to Paul.
Ultra was able to capitalize on that because they were just setting up like they should have been setting up. And
but if you got the chaos sort of moments and you got Paul X
on the flank, God, timing at its worst.
Wow, Call of Duty timing at its finest, and that is exactly what Rocker needed to be able to break through. And again, one of the easiest to hold, certainly the easiest one on this map. We'll see how Rocker can handle it when they get a clean 4-man wipe. They are prowling for this mid-map control.
Perfect parallel spawns gives you the perfect pitch. Well done, Rocker. You made the most of that. Keep on holding. Joe is in. Finds himself one out of that. Can't look everywhere at the same time. Insight on the slow
toss an aid. Toss an aid. Right over. Right over.
Oh, do you? This will be a side door.
Toss it there.
20 seconds to go.
Fucking enemies over there.
It's an awkward situation to be in, indeed. We'll see if the cruise missile matters much for Insight later on. Lots of wide open hard
bounce.
Clean
You're holding it too long, man.
They're all down and out. Mostly spawns back over to the low right-hand side of the minimap.
Now you let them within striking distance.
Rocker needed to get right back in this game, and for Paul X, he started out 0-5, so now 10-7. He's had 2 back-to-back lives where he's gone on a tear. His 5 spree does end, but the gunny certainly hot, and that is going to be necessary for Rocker to get back in this game, which they most certainly are. Another 3-man wipe in the feed. Nero sent to collect this time, and cheeky spot to do it from. Watch his own back from the spot.
Okay, I didn't know you could do it from there. I'm always like in the fountain, like literally just drinking the water.
What he's been waiting for.
You gave it to him.
Executes. Easy 2-piece. Rocker so clean on this P1.
He gets out of a situation where his teammates are all dead and finds himself 2 kills somehow. Now he's put pressure towards the new hard point. Wins a big one against Joe. He's got himself.
Ultra's letting this slip, man. Is it going to be a game 5 or what?
The lead now. Oh dear. The reverse sweep's not quite there yet, folks, but they're making a case for it. Wonderful stuff.
This is where you capitalize. Perfect setup as well. Nero pushed out the front, has Paul X for a little bit of help. 2 players dealing with
so maybe people are actually sleeping
the comms at their bottom
on Rocker.
They're on spiral, so he's gun up ready to go. So a perfect setup and a perfect hold. Minnesota Rocker thriving on this P2. You love to see it. Elite Call of Duty being played right now. These 2 teams getting after it.
Okay, well, I mean, he got picked, but wow.
And it looks like he's been let through the timing. Yeah, Geo finds one. Here comes the pinch. Nero's got to win this kill. He's trying to get himself streaks as well. Estriel on the side door. There's Zig. Finds one. No more damage into the next. Nero gets it. Streaks as well. And he's right back towards the front. Magnificent hold. And he even checks the window. Nero!
Wow! What a 10-piece! What is going on from Nero?
Yeah, Nero. Dude, he just has those moments where he can be absolutely built different. The Tyrant, a Tuscan, the nefarious player, the hero Nero plays he was making on the B zone. He could just be electric, but for Ultra,
now can
at least stabilize on the rotation.
Can Ultra get 45 of these points to bring them back? I don't know if I would have called it in just yet.
Look at the toy Nero has to play with to break this time down.
Yeah. Piece of property that is. Wow.
I don't know if I would have went for that.
You love to see it. Hard point now. I don't know. A rocket. You did enough damage there. The mere existence of the cruise missile was a problem. Insight's like, mate, we'll hit you right back with one of ours to try to break the hard point once again. Tons of intel passed over. Oh, still no good on the connect. It has to be the main missile to deal the damage. Joe's going to get into the hard point, but you have to win the gunfights, and they don't. It's Estriel with 2.
And 3. All right, Estriel on a fire spree. Like Rocker are turning out. They want this win.
And Estriel knocks him down. Estriel was also the route man on this hill to go and block those initial back spawns. So Rocker right now, they're doing all the little things right.
Estriel 6 spree. Look to make it a 7. Absolutely, mate. We won't be looking for number 8 for now, but you've crossed 180 in the scoreline. What a turnaround.
All right, let's see if I can go here real quick.
Our team of Saiyans only gets stronger as the series goes on. The more battle they experience, the higher these power levels get, folks. What a rotation, and they're still holding rock.
Hey, this should be game as well. I mean, the setup from Rocker on this P4, it is too clean. It's a 90-point lead they have, and it should just get ramped up even higher. Pressure rolling through the front. Estriel gets 1 before he falls. Geo there for the trades, and you had what? A 10 spree from Nero. Well, Paul X goes on a 5, then Nero goes on a 10, then Estriel goes on a 6, and now it's just Geo's turn. Every single player from Minnesota getting involved. And you can blame the reset cheese all you want. I mean, Ultra had control this game to the start, and Kleenex is going to do everything.
I was doing something wrong. No!
This has been a Herculean effort out of Minnesota again.
It certainly helps that Nero is no longer missing. No! As far as we can tell, he's locked in. Estriel trying to take care of the top side of the mini-map. Closed hallway, not a safe place to be. Ultra are in P1, and it's a fresh set of hard points. Joe wins a doozy. Can't win it again.
View channel.
The player goes from download, Kleenex out of position. Lovely stun.
Share.
P1 we go.
Copy link. This is the link I wanted to copy.
Dominating the sort of rock section of the map. You get the guy out of time. Geo, last man up, wants to sort of make a dent on the impact. He's at least keeping them away from the time, and Minnesota Rocker just immediately taking the routes over towards P2. That's going to give Paul X the spawn, and unfortunately from Ultra, I don't think they've read this. They've got cornered up for P1 where they're just desperate to play for this time, but Nero gets you off of it. As P1 continues just to be such a difficult hill to actually collect, and you can see Beans doesn't even know what he wants to do. Help him out on time, go for the back spawns. You're trying to figure things out, but you got such a long way to go.
That's a lot of time.
All right, so that one I put in.
Of open hard point time there. Now you're trying to battle for the new one. This could be the death knell though. Gotta get going,
student
Ultra.
showcase.
1 man on either side of the point. 1 man down low. Reinforcements moving fast. Joe catches another. Kleenex trying to bait out the play. You are going to clean up the point, but do you have the health? Do you have the trophies to survive the next battle? Here we go. Estriel through the front. You bought so much time. Beans banged up. He's a bullet.
Beans is banged up.
Oh my. Insights into the point. He's going to get 2. He only gets 1.
So, like I said,
it's a victory lap.
Rocker, I don't know, man. Like, people sleep on Rocker. Like, Rocker's not a team I like, but people sleep on Rocker, and it looks like they're really going to push this to a game 5. And if they push this to a game 5, I'm going to tell you right now, I don't think Rocker thought this was coming.
Crazy efficient work they just put together on Hasi. You just gotta close.
Let's just close it out, Rocker.
We go Ultra with another run for it. Paul gonna get 2 out of this. A pistol. Paul X, the menace here on Hacienda, putting them to bed in garage. Beans now on the break once again. Kleenex gets in there. Rotation's done, and I bet you wish you had a cruise for this one. No one too close for this, and it's a matter of seconds, folks. That's game. I hate to say it, but the prophecy may come true once again. Written in the stars. Rocker, Forza Game 5.
Rocker Forza 5.
Crazy if you want for this, but that moment on P4 where Ultra already had like a 40-second lead, they won the rotation, they got to the time first, and then Insight gets the
2-2 game 5, man.
Timing imaginable.
Game 5, 2-2.
Paul X is able to pounce through, and then the second Rocker
so it looks like
after that moment. They never let up. That was an utterly dominant second half of a Hacienda that just got played. Minnesota Rocker looking crazy. And And I also have to ask myself, his name.
What'd you ask yourself?
He just somehow knew.
So, hard point next is gonna be search and destroy. So while we're waiting for search and destroy, while we are waiting for that search and destroy, the brackets up there, everything is good to go. You can see the scores right here.
To the COD gods today.
All right.
Nero,
they're gonna have to update that scoreboard
with the confidence and the ability of a young Achilles.
Man, that was crazy. But we're gonna do some words on stream. How does that sound?
Fall off after P.
So let's get some intermission words on stream. Let's get some words on stream. You ready? All right, let's hit it. Words on stream. Let's go. Accept. Oh. How about I spell accept right? All right. I have no idea. Tessit skeep. Woo! We are not winning this one, y'all. We are not winning this one. SCEE. Cetus. Pete. Oh, pets. Can I at least get pets? Yeah, we found pets. At least I got pets. You know what I'm saying? At least I got pets. SX. SCP. Sept. Oh shit, sept was a word? Get out of here, sept was a word. But there's no way I'm gonna make that. Telling you, if y'all were in chat, man, you should have came in and hooked it up with me. Y'all should have came in and hooked it up with me. Oh, we still got a minute 34. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna restart this one. I don't think we're gonna restart this one. We're not restarting this one.
They're trying to drive me mid.
At their hill.
I mean, that was a little rough. That words on stream was rough. I mean, but if you want to restart, you know, I mean, if you want to roll in and play some words on stream, let me know in chat. I mean, that's all I can say. Let me know in chat. And if you're here in chat and you're liking the content, I mean, you like what's going on, by all means, smash subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. We're definitely trying to rock it to like 150 right now. We're so close to 150, but you know, it is what it is.
I'm gotta go with the New York subliners in this one.
It is what it is. I mean, let's try and get it.
Vibe check, bro. Dang, man. Paco has carried me in a rank. I'm gonna go with the New York subline.
Some of those moments are pretty funny. So we got Anthony D. Is Rocker gonna take this, kick Ultra out, and try and cement themselves as the top 4? Are they gonna be considered like the top 4 now? I mean, if you beat Ultra, are you considered the top 4? They beat Gentle Mates. I don't know what's going on with the mates, man. I don't know. Maybe because LAG is attached to their name for right now, so lag mates, they're lagging out.
I mean, what a show this has been. Here we go, folks. This is
I don't know what to tell you. But let's see what's going to go off in this map 5.
I'll tell you, man. Minnesota Rocker win this series.
This is gonna be close, man. I'll say place your bets right now in chat. Place your bets right now in chat. Who's taking it? Who's not?
Moments that they've had. Like, obviously, we just watched a bonkers.
You know who is taking it, who isn't.
Little moment again. I'm still
where else
talking
can I
about
share
that,
this?
Call of Duty timing Insight had. It was 85-38. Ultra had the lead. That moment happens, massive shift in the game. And then how about the moments on the vault control of like the things that were happening on the B zone that Nero and then later Geo were able to orchestrate on it, pulling out absolute magical stuff. But of course, the first S&D dominant for Toronto Ultra. Not even remotely close. Protocol, they own that map. They own Rocker on it. But now we're testing the perfect Game 5 records of both of these
try
teams.
and promote wherever I can promote.
Game 5.
I'm trying it.
Who do you think wins it?
Well, it's on Hacienda.
I'm trying it.
I don't know, Chance. I've had my face tested many times throughout Call of Duty. Many times. This one, I find it hard to go against what we are seeing. This
let's see what's on and popping.
Undeniable evidence, this irrefutable presence we have.
If you're wondering what the score is right now, I will hook you up with the score.
Over the events before us. Where they come from, what they are, I know not. I just know that Hacienda Search and Destroy. We haven't seen.
I really need to hit a button.
Anything could happen next.
Yeah,
if I could send a message, you know what? While we're waiting for this, I am actually going to create that right now.
A lot more turtle on defense.
See if I can send a message.
You can post really in the depth of your spawn and keep things under control. So that'll help them influence that repetition. But it is going to be a fun one indeed. Estriel bomb in hand, leading the charge. Paul X.
Actually, we're not going to do Twitch. Where's YouTube?
Control, but tough task ahead of him. Joe Deceive's going to be there for the trades, hunting this man down. Hiding spot not good enough.
Yeah, he gets away from Mo, but now it's just a bloodbath downstairs. The rec room.
Whoa! There's a draw. There's a draw. All right, so let's see what happens. I hit this.
Everyone's face is really sod that one. They're like, what?
Okay,
no.
that works.
Yeah, me too, guys. Ah, goodness gracious.
I was able to hook it up with a button.
That's that. Well, quick reset. Second reset of the series, I believe. A tough one, folks. That's yeah. That's sometimes that happens. We will get this one restarted ASAP, friends. But yeah, that break's not going to happen again, is it, Chance? Not for maybe 2 or 3 rounds.
Oh, fingers crossed. It is interesting though.
I'm glad I got that to work. I got to test it one more time.
Important conversation. Like
one more time, see if that works. Score pop up 2-2. All right, perfect. That integration works. Look at that on the fly integration.
Sort of team environment. It doesn't even necessarily need to be sports related, but like
so while we're waiting for all of that,
about it consistently, and they have sort of shown that success. But
what's everybody thinking?
Out of Rocker too. Like, I'm sort of thinking about teams we've seen when they go.
What is everybody thinking so far? Is everybody liking the game so far? Like this Toronto Ultra Minnesota Rocker match has been pretty on point.
Donut in the
I expected
Ultra protocol
to 3-1 this.
It was still like sort of.
But it's really looking like
granted,
Rocker gonna full like reverse sweep like they did Lagmates.
Made it back to a game.
And if they do that, man, that's crazy. Double reverse sweeps.
They've been all right. They've been pretty good. And that just emphasizes.
That's what I gotta say. Double reverse sweeps. That's freaking insane.
When you win the game 5s, you like have that self belief. You know
that's freaking insane.
Been here before. And Rocker just setting themselves up with another
here is the bracket for right now. Here's what the bracket is looking like, as you can see.
I do like the team culture notion. I mean, how do you handle adversity? How do you handle being down?
This Optic Breach game is going to be pretty spectacular. Cloud9 Ravens is going to be like,
completely with Nameless.
You know, it's going to be it's going to be okay. I want to see how Ravens and Slasher do. But this Thieves Phase game, I know everybody's going to be hyped about this Thieves Phase game. Everybody's going to be hyped about that.
Match them against one another.
So
all the other outliers have been dealt with. What a day of
if you're in chat, let me know. Let me know what you're thinking about that. You know what I'm saying? Let me know.
One. We're being treated to a game 5 off the rip. Again, you only get points and prizing for top 3 onwards. No cash unless you get first place for that. 30 CDL points goes a long way, folks, in that road to champs. We'll find out who gets that. And again, after this matchup, I like the minor format. I think it's pretty cool. It's a spicy way to start, games. Regular season matches are fine. It's important to, see who the best teams are. But now we put.
Maybe they do like pressure. We're not going to 3 onlines, a minor, and then after the minor, they go right into a major. Maybe that's what they do. Maybe that's what they should do.
I'm getting there. It's been a lot of fun. A really good time.
I mean,
I think, chance as far as this one goes.
Who would argue that one?
Not enough data. Not enough information, not enough to go off of on the gut. I mean, what I would love to be right now is a camera in the green room in the CDL studio in Columbus. That's what I want to see.
All right.
I want to see
while
how
we're waiting,
how smug.
Let's get some more words on stream while we're waiting. All right. Let's go. Let's restart. Let's get some words on stream. Let's see how everything is going. All right. Boing. Well, boing it is. I need long. And what sucks is like, because it's just me, like I can only get one guess at a time. B-O-I-L. Boiling. Boiling? Can we do boiling? Come on. Spin the wheel. We got boiling. That means boil is a word. For sure, boil has to be a word. So we're waiting here on intermission, man. If you're in chat, let me know. Come in, play some words on stream. Then we'll go see. Right now we had somebody crash out on the game. You know, we had someone crash on the game. And then Lion. So obviously I'm not going to be able to win this match unless I have somebody come in and guess a word. Oh, I was going to say, why did it let me find lion? Loins. Loin? Hopefully it'll let me get loin. Come on, big money, loin. All right, that's it. I can't guess no more. I need somebody else to jump in there and guess for me. I need somebody else to guess for me. 37 out of 41. All right, 37 out of 41. We got a 3-minute break. So, yeah. Looks like we're going to keep going with some stuff real quick. But before we do that, let's go over here real quick so you know that they're on a break, all right? Let's hit the score. I want you guys to get the full map update. 2-2. As you can obviously see there as well. All right. We got some of that going back over there. Let's go intermission. Let's go. Are we able... If you're in chat right now, come on. There. Is there a there? Oh, stretch. Is stretch a word? Can I get a stretch? Are you serious? No stretch? Oh, maybe not. Fuck. Oh, it took forever for me to find stretch. Wow, I got gaffed on that. Let's go third. Hers. Better give me hers. I better have a hers over there. H-E-R-S. See, I knew there was a hers. Herc? Can I get a herc? Big money, can I get a herc? Big money, no whammies, stop. Can I get a herc? I don't know. What the hell are we trying to get over here? Tech. Can I get tech? Big money, give me the word. Oh, it didn't give me the word tech. Are you fucking serious? Are you serious with that dumb shit? All right. Screw that. All right.
I'm not sure if I'm getting old, but I swear to God, Joe, sometimes when Celium talks, all I hear is
2-2. Map is 2-2. Going for game 5. We got about 30 seconds left before they flip over the mainstream.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I think that's
So the question is, will Toronto ice it up and take map 5 with the S&D? That's what I want to know.
Some teams if you're phased, but you're not doing it to Sib. There's two that line up in front and Cell. Maybe making the play. Trying to stay alive. Pushes in. And Cell goes nuclear.
And Cell camps it.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to our game 5 here in round 2 of minor tournament number 1. Rocker taking on Ultra.
All right.
And Rocker having issues with ping, so we oh, actually, screw that. We're going in, boys and girls.
We're going in.
We had an issue. There was a technical timeout. We had a little bit to forget it. Go. Game time. Here we rock and roll. This is it. Game 5. Can we complete the reverse sweep, or will Ultra survive? Many questions.
I don't know if Ultra will survive.
Asked here on the
but let's see what's going on.
At least those two by the end of this match.
Yeah, you heard that call and I didn't, so I just don't know if it's the voices in your head talking to you, literally or metaphorically, but when you're right, you're right.
It's like the voices in my head.
Go. And I know on the side of Minnesota Rocker, the vibe's certainly flowing. The momentum has shifted in their favor.
I'm kidding.
But for the
Let's not do that shit anymore.
6-1 beat down on the protocol. And I think the way that Ultra played it, they just set the tone so early on that they just seized control of the game and then played off of it every single round with a new idea, sort of building upon it. So
I don't know if this will be kosher.
You want to strike quick. You want to strike early. And again, incredibly limited data we have on this map for the new introduction, but Rocker did play it. They're 1-0 on it, and it was a 6-2 victory. So they've displayed some level of dominance and some level of competence on it as well. I think Ultra is going to be a really fun team for them to square up against.
Find out.
I wonder.
I'm trying to find out what kind of sharks are in those tanks. Anybody know?
Yes, yes, they're tiger sharks.
Tiger sharks are actually way bigger, and they don't have as pronounced a stripe. We're gonna get one more
sharks.
What?
Miles, why can't they be themselves? Why is it tiger sharks? Why is it bull sharks? Just
because
you're a shark.
We as human beings like to be like, oh, that's a bit like this, isn't it? That's the same as that. Well, it's kind of like that, isn't it? You know, that's why we.
Oh my God, Chance! The reason why they're named like that is because the characteristics that we relate them to other things. So we knew what a lion and a tiger were before we knew what sharks were, because we don't really investigate the ocean, Chance. So
all right, folks.
It does resemble a tiger shark, but it's not necessarily any shark we have in the world.
This is definitely a real thing.
It is modeled probably off a nurse shark, because it has like that sleek look to the face. So it could be a nurse shark.
So give them a mo. They do have a technical timer on this, so we can't sit here and do this all day. We got games to play. We got lots and lots.
Yes, we got games to play, and I'm waiting for that.
Shark chance not too far off. Doesn't actually look much like a zebra. Looks a lot more like a cheetah, if you ask me, folks. Anybody at home?
Blackout, I'm so glad you're still here, man. All right, you missed some words on stream. Hey, do me a favor. Hit exclamation point score in chat.
Easier, yeah.
I want to. So I know the command works for me because I set it up as a button, but I want to make sure the command works for you. Exclamation point score, please, and that will also help catch you up.
And then the game begins from
on what the map count is. I mean, that's the intent. You know what I'm saying? That's the intent. So if you're here, you can hook it up. Let me know.
Yeah, Paul X is sort of in that spot of like, his S&D stats don't look particularly good. Like, they're fine, but a little underwhelming, except the clutches. He's just had some ridiculous clutches, so he's been the guy of like, when you
By the way, Blackout, did your new video come out already?
So we'll see what
or is that coming out on Monday?
Gotta give a quick shout out.
I don't know if it is, man. I gotta go watch it. I'm a fucked up friend. I didn't go watch your shit.
He's working with on the old headphones.
So,
but outside of that, that's all I got.
That's all he's got.
We got some looks though, folks, while we're waiting for this match to get started. Rocker have had their fair share of game 5s. Let's face it, 3 now, and they've won them all. Here are some highlights from Minnesota Rocker when the chips are down and you need
let's
them
look at highlights.
Instead against the Gorillas, mate. A huge victory here on Rewind.
I miss it.
I miss it too. I really miss it. I mean, Geo, the old snippy snaps. This is
they should have never got rid of rewind. I would have actually thrown out red card.
Down. That was a round 11 against Gorilla's Mace. This one against Boston Breach.
And just craziness, though. The amount of work they've put in. It's sort of like not even necessarily playing the competition, but it's like a weird combination of like whoever they're playing against. They never they always look dominant in like bursts. It's never like a fully controlled game. It's just all of a sudden Nero's going on a 10 spree. All of a sudden,
what I haven't done? And I need to do that. So that's an idea. I didn't think that I had to do that.
I do appreciate that for this Rocker team. All 4 players have taken turns showing off that electric stuff, and obviously,
let me go over here because that is one place.
And that's a team that we were expecting.
I did not
search and destroy, but Rocker absolutely
post my shit in.
Pretty even on the round win percentage. I know the KD for Ultra looks extra fantastic, as does that opening duel win percentage. But at this point for Rocker, you're testing their ice, and the record, well, it speaks for itself. It is a true battle of the clutch.
Do I have communities? Do I have?
So to speak, it's week 3 in effect here in this minor tournament, but this is where you get to sort of either maintain that confidence from Rocker of their ability to clutch these moments, to force to do a game 5, to pull the reverse sweeps, and
I don't know, man. I'm trying to.
Of Ultra, if they just continue.
I'm trying to get in here. So if you're in chat right now, do me a big favor.
Motivated to sit in there.
Hit exclamation point score for me. Exclamation point score. If you could do that for me, that'd be really, really great.
In the meantime, folks, I have received some fantastic updates across the Twitterverse, but in the meantime, we've also got some more clips of the Ultra Boys. Here we go. Some in-game emotes, which I'm not seeing enough of, frankly, guys. I'm not seeing enough of the easy tiger.
Whoa, what the fuck is that?
Skins with their bats, having a good time. This is
Are we serious with this shit?
This purple, man, it's lit. Yeah, Kleenex, having a fantastic
it's out of
Team skins are available in the store right now, folks. And that's what it looks like. I've not seen it in third person. That's even more surreal. Good stuff, Kleenex. I also received an update across the social media platform of your choice, which right now for me is x.com, from the Sharkophiles, the shark fans, is in fact a leopard shark, a pair of leopard sharks.
That's a leopard shark.
Tank there on Hacienda. Shout out to Newfie, Ripley, and Mike. Thank you very much, team, for getting that to me super fast. Super fast. Definitely not a zebra shark. The zebra shark looks way more.
I'm not trying to turn this into a podcast, but why are there, genuinely, I was just cracking a joke. There are tiger shark, bull shark, zebra shark, leopard shark.
Yes, there are actually.
Names have different animals. Is there any other species that does that?
Oh, we deal with all sorts of things. I mean, there's birds. We give birds weird names. Shark bird. It's got a big fin on the back. I'm joking. That's not real. But you know what I'm saying? We would apply that. Or like the machine gun monkey. It's a chimpanzee that has a handgun or a fully automatic rifle. You know what I mean? Like that's a real thing. No. You've seen Planet of the Apes. It's a documentary. Get on the level, dude. Let's go.
You say get on the level, dude.
We're still waiting to get this one going. Yes, it is a podcast now, boys and girls. But thanks again to the folks who let us know about those leopard sharks. We will be bringing that up with extreme confidence the next time this map loads up. Oh, look, Chance, is that a pair of leopard sharks? That's what's going to happen, folks. But everyone is basically in the lobby, but we're just making sure that the servers are fair and even between these two teams.
So it looks like we're still looking at server ping cheese
on this. There is a limit to how long we can make these tests go for in the interest of all the other matches, your time as well, folks. Chance, feels, thoughts, opinions.
I very much just want to actually get in the game and play. It has been a fantastic series when we're in
CDL chat right now on the main broadcast.
But overall,
obviously,
one of the more exciting vault controls we've had. I think one of the most exciting series we've had is a 10-point game we had on map number 1. What the fuck is this delay?
Reset cheese, always reset cheese.
Blowout, but I think it was really fun to just watch.
Ultra thinks they're getting pinged.
Sort of play like the chess game that
he said update requires restart.
At times, and every team is playing checkers against you.
Boochie right out. That's such a pub thing, man. Boochie right out of the lobby.
It's just been exciting stuff. Maybe take a turn of which player is going to pop off at any given time. Obviously, Joe Deceived and Kleenex running the show.
He said Activision's like an indie company.
Pick a poison, man. Could be Nero.
Could be Nero, indeed. Well, we talked about it. It's either the record of Toronto Ultra in Search and Destroy or the record of Minnesota Rocker in Game 5s. We're going to go to a quick break. Minnesota Rocker are on the
another break.
Technical timeout. When we come back, it's game time, folks. Don't go too far.
I want to see how much they're going to give us on the time clock for this break.
Upgrade your game with the Scuff, the official controller of the Call of Duty League. The Esports
I don't
World
know.
Cup
They're probably
is
just
an
going to do
official
commercials.
partner of the Call of Duty League.
Oh, we got a 5-minute break. Let's go. 5-minute break. Words on stream. Words on stream, 5-minute break. Let's go. All right. Library. Give it to me, daddy. Let's go. Braille. Braille. I gotta wait till the unlock goes. Boom, 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 boom. Braille. Give me Braille. Oh, it's supposed to be E for Braille. What? Chalked. Shit. Bail? I think there's a bail. Okay, I got bail. Rail. I don't want to get railed. I got rail. Rab. Larry? Will they let me have Larry? Larry for $100. Nope, can't have Larry. Well, I'll try it again after the end of this. Keys unlocked. They will not let me have Larry. Oh, liar. But I can't get liar. Can I get liar in? Oh, at the buzzer beater. At the buzzer beater. Let's go. Who's ready for another round? I think y'all are ready for another round of that. Y'all want another round of that? I got some hearts coming up on stream. Something crazy going on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you very much for that. But if you want to get on words on stream, let's go. Get in the chat. We got another round. We had a 5-minute intermission. Donut. Give me the donut. No, what? It's not giving me donut? Get out of here with this BS. DIT. Don't. Come on. It's not giving me anything. I had donut, don't. Like, is it that delayed? Call it this bullshit. Oh, coin? Oh my God. Count? Give me count. Could? Tonic. Like, it's not giving me any words I'm supposed to get. Give me tonic! Wow. Wow. It didn't give me any words, bro. Any word. I'm lost. I'm so lost. I should have had words for days. That was terrible. I got one word out of that. One word out of that. One word out of that. I don't even know what to say with it.
Meal is after a win.
So Brian gets the penthouse. We're all staying in a
here we go.
apartment.
Okay.
Still pretty
Oh,
nice.
it looks like we're finishing up.
But you know, we spend every day
Their
here.
Brian
commercial
saves for the
break
night.
spot.
Call of Duty can make dreams come true, children. You heard it here first.
For all you those wondering, scores coming out.
Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back to our Game 5.
Well, this is the map count, Game 5, waiting to see who's going to win this.
Tech time. They're basically
Rocker,
against the clock now to
Ultra.
make sure they can come up with a solution to this ping issue. If they don't, it's up to them to play it or to potentially forfeit, but that's totally up to them. In the meantime,
wow, they're going to tell them to play or forfeit.
The fish tanks on Hacienda are not regulation size for a leopard shark. Leopard sharks is a very, very popular aquarium fish, but it is illegal to keep a leopard shark in a tank that is smaller than 36 inches. Wait, no. It's illegal to keep any leopard shark that is smaller than 36 inches in a tank like that. Leopard sharks can grow up to 7 feet long, people.
Yes, leopard sharks can grow up to 7 feet long. They're huge.
60 inches, and the females are even bigger than that.
Yes.
Don't put the tournament bracket up. I'm not done with the shark chat yet. Those tanks are not okay.
Oh my God. All right, Miles. Let's see what the chat is saying over there in CDL. CDL should embarrassment that this is their product.
Getting more dangerous. There are some serious.
He said, please talk about sharks for 10 more minutes. They want people to talk about sharks for 10 more minutes.
Yes, thank you, Mr.
So,
Attenborough, for
pretty
the
much,
lovely commentary on this.
they're really trying to fluff this one out.
Worded letter to whoever owns that house in Hacienda.
To figure if we're going to get a match in.
Here,
but they really look like they're lounging.
Players certainly locked in, shooting bots, trying to stay focused, keep the hands warm.
I mean, they're just there.
In circles. Not in game, but out of game, certainly. Man, is that
they're just there.
Kleenex doing the tradition.
I don't think anybody will forfeit, even though the forfeit is the option. They're just going to play it out. Like, no one's going to be like, oh, I didn't get my ping. I'm not going to play. Nah, man, you play it. Especially if you're used to, like, being pubs like I am. Like, I play a lot of pubs. Yo,
tickled Nero. You know
on the real.
It's these S&D leaderboards.
All right, let's see these KDs.
Up there the most. I mean, obviously, Big Bruce way up there, but the entire Toronto Ultra roster, they're 2, 3,
Joe Deceives Insight. Yo, I don't know who watched the game yesterday.
He has a 1.8.
But Falcons,
he's a 1.8.
they were starting to look impressive. A few more tweaks, I think, for the Falcons. A few more tweaks for the Falcons, and I think they'll be all right.
Ultra players,
you know, I think they'll be all right. Just a few more tweaks.
And the fact that Joe Deceives is also towards the top of the leaderboards above
so if you're new here
as well.
You like watch parties, you like Call of Duty, you want to learn more about Call of Duty and watch parties, I strongly ask you as a favor, please hit your sub button. I also need to test the alert. I do have an alert for the button, so I definitely need to test this alert, make sure it works.
Maybe they're just switching up the game modes, Insight and Kleenex just, you know.
If you want to do that and you haven't subscribed yet, smash that sub button. Let me hear the alert.
A long time to see how.
And thank you for joining.
I just know this team is
really appreciate that.
Always fun to watch. I mean, yeah, you're not wrong. Whether it's Hardpoint, whether it's S&D, Ultra tend to get really, really good on one thing, but hey, we're not too far.
Man, this lag. Just sitting here waiting for this shit.
3 weekends of online play before we go to Madrid.
I want to know what was said right there
because they've seen something come up that looks like it might be another issue. And again, folks, we are on the clock here for Rocker before they are forced to make a decision.
Oh, so wow, the cheese is real.
Left set up. And Joe's found something really funny. I'd love to know what they
so
did.
In other words,
having a chuckle now. Even Kleenex was
Rocker has to be the one in the position to turn around and play it or forfeit it.
You know what I mean? Well, we're all in the same lobby shooting bots. Could be something like that. But we're almost ready, folks. We're almost ready. We'll be back to us again for the Rocker boys. The wait is somewhat killing me because I need to know if we are going to see Ultra lose their record or if see Rocket lose the game 5. I mean, there are 2 records at stake here. I mean, this is bigger than the King of Kong right now. This is beyond Steve Wiebe and you know Billy Mitchell. This is a big deal. This is a big deal, folks.
We're trying
to find out
that big of a
records
deal
remain intact as our minds slowly unravel to the madness.
Oh, is that big of a deal?
Break. But this is the last break. Compops on the other side of this one.
All right, they're saying this is the last break. Let me see what's the time clock on this break right here. Is it just a simple commercial break, or are they gonna run the ticker? And maybe put 2 minutes up on that or whatever. This coverage continues soon. All right. While we're waiting for coverage, let's go. Let's just. Oh, no. Hold on. Let's see. I already got a thing going on here. Charred. All right, I got charred. Hard. Roar. Let's go. They gave me words I can get. They wouldn't give me roar. Okay, I had to wait for the stupid thing to unlock. Oh, Roach. But now I have to wait for the thing to unlock. All right, I got Roach. And card. That's it. I'm out of words here. It won't let me put any more words. So 40 points. Insane. All right. While we're still waiting here, let's see if I can get something else going on. All right, we restarted it. Let's see what words we got. Veil. Oh, no. Hold on. I want believe. Give me believe. Let's go. Give me those points. And then veil. Oh, man. There's a whole bunch of fucking words. Come on. Activate. Veil. Vial. Well, let me get this word in. No. Oh, man. All right. We got to go to the game.
But I just want to quickly reiterate, folks, if there is a technical issue during this matchup, if somebody drops out, we got to play on. First time we may experience that in CDL history, so strap in.
Ooh.
One way or another, we're going to remember this series. Rocker.
Strap in, y'all.
And not trying to bring up any bad memories for whichever team might have lost a 3v4 back on an evac S&D and Black Ops 3.
So I apologize. We missed the first. Rocker got the first one.
Random stray.
Hey, let's see what Ultra's answer is going to be.
2-2 split here from the Rocker boys. CleanX, he's in from behind. Beans, wow, somehow managing to win that first opening blood. A lot of guns upstairs.
Nice, soft, soft.
This should be a freebie kill on Paul.
Ooh,
and
close.
Inside gets an extra pick in the meantime. Yeah, what a bounce back round.
Oh,
a little bit
nice.
more calculated. And Joe deceives.
Oof.
Not going to be able to pad the stats with the bomb plants. The final kill goes through in time.
He gets that with an aims as well. That little circle strafe for the crouch thrown in there for good measure.
Throw it in for good measure.
That one red. Good stuff. Yeah, bounce back. Literally perfect.
Very nice by
Two
Ultra.
lightning fast rounds.
Not mad at him.
For Ultra to work with here when it comes to watching Rocker on Hacienda. A simple series. What playbook have they got? How deep is it? How broad is it?
I like how Insight and CleanX have been with Ultra since like almost the beginning
very different
of time.
Let's see what we got.
Well, opposite side of the map this time, right? It was a massive stack over towards the A site, and Ultra had a lot more pressure in that direction. The B site has been left completely unguarded. And honestly, shades of what we saw in the protocol.
Why would you do something like that? Like, I'm really curious why you would just leave it blatantly out like that.
Early enough. I don't see any trophies out just yet, so maybe the nades can make an impact, but that concussion certainly won't.
Yeah, that one won't, but the Fragmite. 2-2 split here for Ultra on the retake. They're trying to find absolutely every angle possible. Paul checks it.
Nice with the bait.
That is sensational. Does that alone. That means all guns forward now. Over to Estriel. Guns at the ready. And Rocker spring into the fight. The 3v1
yeah,
for
they
Beans.
weren't going to have that.
Dead.
Yeah,
Rocker, very nice job on Rocker.
Ready angle. That is on point from Paul X, and that is one that if you know you're the guy that needs to watch the Lambo
and Paul is a good S&D player.
For a guarantee, that is a beautiful spot to do it from. Gotta add that to my repertoire as well. But that is 2 clean rounds coming out of Minnesota. 1 massive attack on the A site, 1 massive attack on the B site, and Ultra, well, their heads on a swivel. So difficult to
swiveling.
Trade. Joe Deceives gets close.
We are swiveling.
No cigar, no round win.
Quick deep breath. Ultra on the attack. Now, you got to bounce back, fellas.
Are they going to bounce back?
Split inside the Soul Man over towards that long line of sight of B. Kleenex now trying to hit out the corridor. Geo pumps the brakes immediately. Might be able to get the kills, but you've overwhelmed the bomb site, so at the very least, plant that thing and play for the counter.
Is he just going to steal the exact same thing?
Oh! He's doing it. Oh, but it's an absolute massacre on the point! Nero! Oh, goodness! That's disgusting. Another 3v1.
Wow.
Yeah, that's too much of a breakdown inside playing.
4K, you caught
really
that.
Just worried about the flank, but before the bomb goes down and his teammates get overwhelmed, Beans just not quite there for the trades. I think he might have just ran out of ammo. So unlucky look, but a fantastic retake.
Unlucky
there
look for real.
And now Minnesota going back to their like classic strat, dude. When they get a man advantage like this, it is just group up together, play for the guaranteed trades, insight. One of the most clutch players in the league, but this is just not a situation where it's looking possible.
Oh man, he was literally going to jump off the top rope on that one.
Rolling together as a pack. 3-1 now in the round count. They're over the halfway mark.
That's it. Ultra, not icy enough.
6-2 for Nero. He won a couple of disgraceful gunfights this round.
Yeah, just so clean on that door's flank, and I think Ultra maybe a little bit too early with their nades to like watch the flank, because I mean you just get steamrolled through, and you see the angle as well he had to get the guy off bomb.
I mean that was crazy.
Even with the team
Nero.
kill rolling through, didn't make a single bit of difference.
Nero was like, "I'm going full speed, brother."
Yeah, the first kill there, Joe Deceives planting the bomb. The cake is just sticking out a little bit too much there, and Nero just couldn't help himself to a slice.
Yeah, his ass was hanging out.
Piece, and it was just decadent after that. Fast hit now, and again, it's 2-man
now
hit
he's saying
every
decadent.
single step of the way. Rocket are just roaming as a pair. It's a pack of players in every fight, and if you get one, you're going to be
They are literally demoralizing.
It's a man advantage for Minnesota again. Oh, no.
It's too easy.
Oh, no. Insight 1v3 again.
I mean, Nero's just the street
and
machine.
Inside Angle is not going to clutch this. I would pretty much,
to get
especially
the extra
with
points just to play for the Crews, but why even bother doing all the little things right when you've already done the hard work? This is a reverse sweep potential, and I say potential, but it's looking incredibly likely.
It's looking like another full sweep, which means Rocker would have a double full sweep.
Load into map number 5, but once they got here, they have just
Rocker will have another
steamrolling.
Double first sweep. Double reverse sweep.
Aside, this has been an absolutely electric series where right now from Ultra, they are feeling the heat. Their perfect S&D record soon to be in shambles. A 4-1 lead for Minnesota, where seemingly they can do no wrong.
I mean, unless Ultra drinks a Rockstar or a Monster or something, I don't think they're getting up from this one anytime soon.
Corridor now giving you a freebie like this. 4-1
I don't see it happening.
He's on the wall already. The prophecy. Nobody home here at the B-bomb site. What a pick from Beans. Back over to the first round
check.
we go.
Oh, you can still hear me like this, regardless?
And now it's a 2v2. Holes apart on the map and an open B-bomb site to get the plant down.
Well, no, they're not even going for the plant. They're worried about that dark
So I
control
can't
a little
even
bit
use-
too soon, so they're not comfy for the plant just yet. They're trying to play for the kills. And 2 SMG players as well from Ultra.
Gotta drop it, Ultra. Gotta
Versus
drop
France's
it.
moment, trusting Kleenex, and Kleenex might have to be the guy.
And he's got to come back over towards Kleenex. The way that Rocker have been playing this, they've been so close to one another. It's going to be a 2-man hit. Through the back now we go.
Great damage.
Kleenex.
No!
Oh, Geo somehow cleans top plat, and it is just sensational for Rocker. I cannot believe it.
They just got doo-doo butted.
That's ridiculous, too. I thought Joe Deceives did
They
enough
just
damage.
got doo-doo
Kleenex might
butted.
be able to swing in for some easy trades, but that is just a lightning pace Rocker just played at. So quick to sort of diversify your setup. One
So quick to diversify.
One guy go a different direction. Spread
All
out
right,
after that.
this is it.
Kleenex
Reverse
just
sweep
caught
right
off
here.
guard Ultra.
Match point.
Maybe they got iced in these tech delays because they have shown us
Game
nothing on Hacienda. Rocker
but like I always say, reset cheese, right? When you reset cheese, it literally,
those kills somehow doesn't.
it literally
Match
favors
point, Minnesota Rocker.
the disconnecting team.
To end the spree.
Oh
To
shit!
end the
Inside.
perfect play, and Ultra say nay. Not yet. 1v3 now. Estriel has been marked for death, and the boys are absolutely sending it for him. But wait.
Oh no.
No, don't send it like that. Don't play sloppy. Let him come to
Estriel's position is
you.
known. 1 minute to play, and this 1v3 is now a 1v2.
He's got so much time. I would assume he just got spotted down low. So you got 2 players for Ultra just sort of cornered up, checking the hallways. But I mean, 50 seconds left in Call of Duty world. This is an eternity for Estriel to play with.
Watch the right side. Watch the right side. They know you're there.
Again, shoulder to shoulder right now for Ultra. How do you play it? If you play too tight, you wind up possibly getting eaten alive by that jackal at close range. 30 seconds now. Dancing. Estriel, as he doesn't have the bomb, he's got a little bit of a journey to go back for it. There it is. Will he double back towards B? He might just do that. Joe Deceives. Did he get spotted out? No, he didn't. He's going to get the plant down at the least. Oh my word, this round isn't over yet.
Ultra literally let him get that.
Estriel was like a Black Ops 4 grinder for multiple years in the offseason. He has played a ton of Hacienda.
He still has a frag grenade to play with as well. That's going to be unbelievably useful.
Now.
Beans has the door covered. There's the damage.
Nice.
Joe Deceives is
I
there
would have
for
thrown
it as
the
well.
nade, bro. I would have thrown the nade.
A very, very fast reaction from Toronto Ultra to stay
wow,
alive in this game 5.
Ultra.
It is a good try from Estriel, though. I
But
think
that's
if
why I
he
don't
has
play
a plant
S&D.
spot just a little bit further, sort of like towards the
Because no
right,
matter
where you can
what,
spot
nothing
for
you
top
ever do
office,
in
there might have
S&D
been
is
a
ever
bit
good
more
enough.
potential,
But
but
like,
I think Beans was very confident. If he peeks from that side, he's not going to be able to see the bomb plant. He will be coming from mid, and they just had the angles covered. So heads up gameplay from Beans and Joe Deceives, but
yes, heads up
obviously
gameplay.
they have a long way to go if they want to fight their back or fight their way back into that.
I mean, what an unbelievable story that will be. We're yet to tell that, though. Another chapter now in this saga. RCXD creeping forward. Opening damage is sensational across the board, but no one able to actually clean up just yet. Watching out for Nero upstairs. That is such a power position. Nero gets away with his life.
Reposition as well. You haven't gotten the bomb down. You got caught trying
That's
to
it.
plant it.
Done.
Easy reads from Nero. Nameless.
I'm calling it now. Done. Rocker's taking this.
And the timing of this.
Oh!
Nero brought down.
I should
The
shut my
pinch is safe.
mouth.
He still pulls 2 Ultra members away before being taken care of.
And look at the setup for Minnesota, too. They know they got bombed down. They are not worried at all. They got number 4 Geo up top, worried about the pinch. I take it all back. They forgot they had the bomb down. They're going back to the group up together and make sure we get these trades.
Yeah, they did not. They've completely left it, but they're moving very, very quickly. So Ultra have got to get this done fast.
Dude, you're there. Plant the A.
Gotta go. Beans manages to make it a 2v2.
Whoa!
A 2v1. What a win. Benjamin Beans, one half of this British duo, representing Toronto as Paul deals
Watch
a bit
your
of
back.
damage. Can Beans make it 3 on the round? He can.
Is Ultra gonna shut my mouth
The
and come
temperature
back
rising.
for this and ice the
current
shit
kings of the
out of
north.
this?
Find back-to-back rounds.
That's a tough one, man. That's a tough one to lose. You get bombed down. You get the
I wouldn't know what to say about this.
Poured by the AR players. I don't know if they lack object permanence and forgetting that the bomb was down, or if they just didn't have the
0
space. They wanted to
to
trust the group up together,
FF5B.
but they had a good setup, but they do not deliver.
0
On an Ultra.
to
Still a long way to go.
FF5B.
But they're hanging on.
And then
5-3. Nero's double digits look fantastic, but Beans on a 5 spree, 1 off the 10 kill. He had one hell of a round there to keep the boys alive. Here we go. A lot of intel passed over, and Insight is looking to confirm it. That stun will. He had to have got it. Had to have got the connection there. Yeah, trophies are in position. Immediate counterattack potential now for Ultra.
immediate counterattack.
Double doors, and then 2 through front. No flanks this time. They don't want to deal with Paul in the back end.
All right.
You got a 4v3 around this side.
Here we go. Estriel playing it slow and steady.
Oh,
They
what?
win the first. The trades are on. Here comes Nero!
Whoa!
What an unbelievable Rocker have done it again. Ultra's spree in search and destroy, a blemish on the record now.
And for Minnesota Rocker,
whoa, that was insane shit, y'all.
Need to get like sort of punched in the mouth to like wake them up a little bit, but it doesn't matter how far these guys are down. They claw their way back. And for Toronto Ultra, that's an interesting moment because their record has looked fantastic, but they've only played sort of mixy teams. Maybe one team towards the top, but the rest a little bit towards the bottom of the standings. Minnesota Rocker, one of the more true tests for them, and well, tested indeed. Those S&D stats, certainly for Ultra players, going to look a little bit different now. Joe Deceives felt the wrath of Nero. A 1-7 for Joe, 12-6 for Nero, who just every single map, it felt like, goes on some type of crazy spree. And of course, a well-orchestrated effort, Estriel, 4 bomb plants as well. First Blood's pretty spread out across the board. 2-0 on Hacienda is Minnesota Rocker.
So today's match is Ultra vs. Rocker.
5's one of the most important stats you can have as a team. Minnesota Rocker have it in spades.
Rocker. And Minnesota Rocker, you did it again.
Another 2.
Sleep, hey. How many more do they have in their sleeves here as we say goodbye to Toronto here in
Rocker?
And there's only one man I want to hear from right now, and that is Anthony Wheeler.
Never a doubt,
How
fellas.
we doing, bro?
Never a doubt. Let's go, Minnesota.
Thank you, honey.
That's all I gotta say.
How did you see this coming?
I will tell you why. And,
spicy.
It's obviously because of the grit that they've had in a lot of their series, but the team they have reminds me a lot of the teams that I've been on. I feel like they're on like their little run right now. You're winning your game 5s, and they do play sound in these respawns, and they have players who have high skill ceilings, right? We've seen it all the time with Nero. Gio can go on runs. Paul X, great gunny on him as well. And then Estriel can take over a game too. So they're just in their flow right now. They're confident in each other, and when they get to a game 5, you see they aren't afraid. They're taking all the space, which we'll get into in the highlights. But so far, Hacienda.
Mini XP trying to April Fool's me right now.
Some of these clips, Ali, because we were blown away with the aggression. We've seen it from Nero in like invasion control in the previous time. He's doing it in search and destroy as if his life doesn't matter. He was fearless the entirety of this game. They run at you, and they are winning these close gunfights.
Yeah, I mean, the clip I just saw you, the fact that he just slid out courtyard there without a care in the world
that was
is
good.
insane.
All right, just fixing some stuff over here while we're doing this.
He had attack in his hands. He was unable to watch over his teammate who he has to watch fall in front of him, and then also get turned on himself. Nero is just a different beast, man. And not even Nero, Estriel was having a really good map number 5 as well, and he started to heat up as the series goes on. So unreal for Minnesota, man. You give them just a little bit of momentum, and they take it the whole way.
If we have Brian's stats somewhere on Twitter, I need to know how many reverse sweeps have we seen?
It's been quite a bit.
What is the most on a season? Because Minnesota has back-to-back here in the tournament.
I know I probably got some of these things backwards.
Game 5 victories, and you think about those
but
Game 5 stars.
It is what it is.
You go through the notes. It's 3 different players so far, at least through mine.
It is what it is. All right, time to
it
fix.
It is unreal for Minnesota Rocker. I remember looking at Ann after they went up 2-0 for Toronto Ultra, and I was like, you sure about that one? And then we walk into that vault, and it was just Gio and Nero. And we have to go back to the beginning of that series, right? We have to go back to that map number 3, because it was a 2v7. Technically a 2v4, but there were 7 lives on the other side. And it was Gio and Nero keeping them alive, and then keeping them alive not only in the series, but now in the minor.
The end of that control was, I mean, if you're Toronto, you are down horrific. I'm pretty sure you had a streak, could have used it, out of position. I mean, we need to rewatch that at some point, but that was egregious. It leads to a loss.
Last time he was in the winner's circle, he had a
watch me get this
43 kills in a
I'm fixing these map boxes.
Tonight, he takes over the final search and destroy. Welcome back to the live stream, Nero from the Minnesota Rocker. Buddy, what's up with your series? Estriel's telling us yesterday, we started off a little soft, a little slow. You guys do the same thing today.
Yeah, we did.
No, me, I'm probably gonna get it wrong.
First map, like, we choked really bad, and they were a really good SSD team. Obviously, they were undefeated. So going into that, we were just trying to blind counter, and you really
Boy,
can't
Nero was
do
kind
that
of cooking, man.
We just stick to our game plan, and then after that control, that's the swing mode, and we're good at really good at control.
Not be mad at him.
And we just had the momentum shifts in our favor.
Nero, I want to ask you about Hacienda, a new map getting added into the series. It was the double dose at the end that gets you guys the win. Do you have any fond memories of Hacienda, and how happy are you to see it kind of back in rotation?
Let's see what crap they're saying, because I don't hear a word yet.
Yeah, I love Hacienda. I do have a memory at Black Ops 4. I 4-pieced Sib and Mac and them on that rock hill. That's me, baby. All rock. That's me. Don't try that shit.
You gotta be Hacienda for Nero, man.
Nero, I want to ask you.
Haci's a great map.
I want to ask you, first of all, congrats on the win. You guys look phenomenal. You particular game 5, like not hesitating at all, just pushing the issue.
That's crazy. Let's see if the brackets updated.
Like
yep, brackets updated now.
For you guys, without giving away too much.
3-2 for Rocco.
Talk to me about your guys' search game and your identity.
So
basically,
oh man, if Rocker's gonna play FaZe, they might be able to make it if FaZe make this, but if Rocker is against Thieves, they're gonna lose against Thieves.
That's
gonna be pretty interesting.
Yeah, because I don't want to do too much. Just get kills, green light, play together on clutches.
Well, Nero, congratulations on making it into the top 4. You're the first team to do so. Would you rather face off against the LA Thieves or Atlanta FaZe? That will be your semifinal matchup.
He's gonna say, bring it. Anybody.
I don't even know. They're both great teams. That's just a hard choose because both of them are great. Both of them could win. I'd probably say FaZe just because like they're looking a little down so far, and Thieves just came out swinging. But it might be Thieves because I want my rematch against them. So.
I love it, man. That's what we're
he
hoping
wants his
for
rematch.
as well. Potentially,
that's good shit, man.
Allie goes on her next
Nero
prediction.
Poison.
Nero, congrats on the win.
Nero.
Thank you so much. Peace.
I can't believe Nameless nailed
Unbelievable.
this one.
I'm
do
so
you not see how turnt he is? Nero's locked right now. I'm not picking against him ever.
The Ohio boy is locked in, getting the job done in a game 5, and that means Minnesota Rocker is moving on to round 3. You are going to see them battle against Thieves or FaZe. That is the final fight of the night. But when we come back, it's Optic Texas taking on Boston Breach live here on the CDL.
All right. So we got a couple minutes. I will leave words on stream. I will leave it on. Y'all can play it up. And have a good one with that. Intermission is for me as well. So I will be right back.
Really good job.
All right, I am back. Let's get to the matches. I apologize.
From Boston Breach on rotation.
I apologize, everyone.
Boston gonna have to respond here at P3.
Breach with the opportunity, but Texas shutting it down, and now it's their chance to answer back.
I do see Optic Texas beating this. Oh, let me close my door.
Not able to do it, so he swapped right over to the Phenom. Shotzi's POV. His chance to maybe look for an opening break. It's not going to happen as he's going to get dropped. Snoopy lights them up as he pops a triple. And now you're answering back within 20, and we'll see if we get a couple of solid holes back-to-back with these squads.
Yeah, when you talk Hacienda New Edition, this is the biggest difference, right? This window wasn't here. It really changes this dynamic of the map, and, well, Snoopy taking advantage of it. Watching that cross, he's on 5 in a row. You got a response here from Boston Breach, and then look at this rotation. Optic, they're going to go for the scrap time. Boston, they're going to take it. They're just going to rotate over towards P4.
You got 2 already early rotated. One's going to be popping deep left and rotating out. That'll be Awakening, and we'll see what the timings are going to look like. I think number 6 in Canada.
It's kind of a close game, but I actually see Optic taking this map.
Two of your players. They're able to isolate out.
Especially Dashy. Dashy's like really good on this map.
He's going to spawn up in that same position, so he'll be able to kind of pinch this out again. You've got a 2-on-1 near the point here in a second. Purge is going to need some help. Or is he not going to? Gets back to full, takes the gunfight. You've got control early in this point. Now, we'll see if that rotation with, 15 to 20 left ends up paying off.
Cammy locking down one side. Gonna find one, has the pistol. Nice shots to Kenny as well. And now, with him controlling this side of the map, they know where the push is from them. You're spawning them garage side. Dashing with a great opener. Here comes the rest of Optic Texas. Maybe waiting on Kenny to pinch through the middle of the map. He's up off spawn. Little contested in there, and it's just a back and forth battle. Hitting slides, trying to find a nice pop-up, and there we go.
All right, Optic should be able to take these.
You said that perfectly. For a second there, you only have one side to hit it from. The first guy to drop is Kenny. He spawns out mid. You wait for the pinch. And you're able to get it done perfectly.
There we go.
Usually
Let's
you're
go.
gonna need 2 lines of attack on this particular hard point.
So I do favor Optic Texas for this map.
We got a tie game now as we get ready to get back to mid-map. All the fights kind of happening out around the point. Nobody in for now. First to push out will be Snoopy as he looks to get some of this time. But any major takeaways to that first set of rotations?
No, I mean,
trading blows, kind of, right?
Just go sort of back and forth, right? A nice response at P3 from Boston after what Optic was able to do at P2.
Unlucky timing.
Kind of split time elsewhere, so that's why we have such a close game.
Wow, how did he see him do that?
We're back to P1, and it's just trying to find chunks of time while you can. And Shotzi, he's thinking about going on a wide flank, maybe trying to spawn a couple players out for P2.
You probably feel pretty good, too, with Shotzi's been kind of your respawn god. He's double negative, and you're still basically a tie game. You got to imagine he's going to find his moment.
All right, get on the point.
It might be right now.
Yeah, and that's just it. They get the flips. They're able to flip the map with 20 seconds to go, so you're going to earn some time. Shotzi's going to be on 5 in a row, and this is what makes him so darn good. Just recognizes the situation. What's the best play
here? There we go, Ken.
I'm trying to flip the map for my team to set them up at P2, and he does just that.
Boston will get the final couple of ticks, and now we'll see how they plan to attack this. Last time, such a good job from Optic Texas at P2. Absolutely dominant once they were able to get in. Can they do it again here?
What's that left?
With the pressure through mid, you're going to lose one towards back.
Dash didn't see that.
Shotzi will have to pick that up, and he's going to drop.
Dash is 15 and 13. He's not cooking like he usually is right now. But
towards the point, that is fantastic from Boston Breach.
And Boston take this. That's like
Shotzi, like he got the opener. I thought you were in a pretty good position if you were Optic, but everything else after that goes to Breach.
Yeah, and then Snoopy just taking his time. I don't think that fence was there in BO4, right? So you kind of mess with your timings when you're watching that pinch.
Oh, Snoopy, nice.
That timing there. So, but they're able to fight on through. That's gonna be 3 dead. Purge the last player alive, and again at this P2.
Now Optic need to hold 15 of these.
Break the setup, you find some of that time, but Optic, you're right back in.
Optic really needs to hold about 15 of these.
He'll take the break, right? It does shift the time a little bit, but it didn't take too long for Texas to get back into it. I think a one-on-one that goes down, what does Purge that's able to win it, it's going to get them like the final 10 seconds of that, and they win it on the other side. So this ends up being a pretty nice sequence because they got to worry about Purge at hold as he's still finding kills. You're winning them at the next hard point as well, so this actually turns out really great. You get the scrap time, plus all this time in new, and they're still wondering where is Purge? How's he going to play this to get back in the action?
Yeah, it's going to be Kenny and Shotzi trying to hunt him down.
He's still getting kills.
They are really masterclass. It looks really like they did their homework on this map.
This is where he popped off on that first
set. Boston did their homework on this map.
Here comes Optic trying to hit the
They are shutting down Optic. Optic seem like they are in a little bit of a desperacy mode, and they shouldn't play too desperate. There we go.
Seconds as they were still trying to find Purge. Finally, you get the whole team here involved in the action, and they're going to mollywop them off the point. with what, about 20-25 seconds left, but you still have those back spawns, so you're still going to funnel in if you're Boston Breach. Remember, last time they rotated pretty damn early, right? With like 15-20 seconds left. You can see they're starting to back it up. That number 8 in Awakening starting to move it back. This time that you've got more pressure forward for Optic Texas, it could go differently.
No, that's just it. Yeah, they went for it
nice.
one more time.
Oh,
like that
Shotzi double teamed out.
Maybe just kind of baits them in of let's just go for this. But that allows Hoot to get on the hill. So you're not in a better setup here if you're Boston Breach. Might be a mistake, but you still have some presence here. Dashio, he's on 8 in a row. Shotzi's been talking about it. He thinks he's the best player in the game right now.
That would have solidified some good time.
Get it done. Yeah, I mean, it's got to be tricky, though, when you're spawning close back there. It's like, do we really give this up? And so it takes like 3 seconds
to get
to
it. Going to drop the
It takes a hell of a lot of time to rotate, but you're talking about the spree this man had. Now, missiles up. Well, it doesn't go too great. Shotzi and Kenny both going to get blown up. Snoopy will get taken out. Thankfully, Hoop's going to get a kill for you as well. He gets 2. Dashy gets 1. The streak may not be beautiful, but the rest of it is after that. Optic down 20.
Nice.
This is Dashy's approaching 30.
Yeah, just best thing is it gets them all off the point, right?
They're getting
all of Boston kind of reposition, allows Hoop
to P1 is going to be a little toasty.
Your teammates,
yeah, no, I'm just...
So I wonder how this P1 is going to go right here by the
small things, and well, they're only down 12
by the fountain.
I mean, it went better than I thought it was going to.
Yeah, it should have been a lot worse there for Optic, but Hoop.
There we go, Hoop. There we go.
This is going to be breaching the hill.
I'm guessing that was an AR. This Cammy's just a statue there and gets incinerated. Still 20 points.
Get on the point. Someone get on the point. You're letting this crucial time go.
Around the top balconies. It eventually tries to get to the point. There was 3 down for a second there for Optic. Optic, they're trying to work the comeback. Dashy's on a monster game, and we want to hear him comment. Let's go to Optic Texas.
All right, let's hear this Optic Texas comms.
What's top? What's bottom secret? Sleepy. Yo, where's our bottom secret? Actually, I think we're top close.
Are you me?
Open that.
Top close. Last guy top close. He's our open. Our side open. Purge. That's last guy. Yes, our side open. So open that. Nice. Good shit. Let's get down.
Guy's gonna be on him.
Go. Right.
He's on me. Low spot steps. And on new. Another low spot steps.
Pushing one.
Really excited. Anyway, I'm here, Brandon. I'll play back. The rest are funny front.
All right, let's see how they're going to rotate into this.
Yo, deep back on me.
Pitch front late, rest second on. I'm pitch front late. They stun me. They know me. I gotta live. Rock on me. Rock.
I'm just shot.
Here, front of me.
He's close to
So, Ken looks like he's trying to play his life. Nice work, Dash.
Deep front of me. I'm just living rock, bro. You get left, you can. Ain't go open. That's it.
I have deep left.
Can they be side or not?
No. We have your side.
Nice, Kenny. Oh, I went to swaps, bro.
Yo, I'm leaving the back. They might spawn in the back.
Last guy top up and purge. I spawned in.
Actually, no, we're good. Yo, they could have got a well spawn though. That kid's one shot front. Wake's one shot.
Nice, go.
I'm pushing through.
Nice, Shotzi, nice.
Not running, he's only 1 year max.
Yeah, pick up secret. I'm already right.
Listen, you guys cut.
What side
turn. You guys cut.
I hear you, Gallagher.
I have all right. They can only go middle to secret.
I have it.
Yeah, they're gonna be taking open routes. I got time. I hear you. Good shit, bros.
I'll top you. Top you. Kill it all. Suppose me one shot. Okay, too close.
Damn.
Too close. Both one shot.
Kenny's getting kind of crushed, bro.
I'm front. Sit on. I'll get a skid.
Jumping out.
Optic, we're down 20, now up 20. 21 for the victory. Purge trying to get things done as he gets a double. Nobody in the point for now, but the 2 from Purge get wiped off the board.
Why would you do that? You have plenty of time to reload, bro.
One peeking out, wrapping around the backside of garage and trying to hop back.
Now you pretty much can give this game to Optic if you really wanted to win that. Oh shit, Dashy's gonna drop another one.
Gonna force out another streak from Dashy, but what a play that is. You can't win it here, but I mean, that looked like a win for Optic on the minimap.
Yeah, I mean, just great individual play there from Snoopy.
Now, if you're Boston, you have to rotate, bro. You have to.
So Boston, you get it to another P4. There's still a lot of members here. You see 7 and 6 on the minimap. Boston to be at P4 first. Optic are kind of going for this.
No, this is a feint. This is a feint.
Behind that Snoopy play.
That's
now
it.
A chance to potentially win here at P4.
Well, Hoop gets 2, so he makes this a bit messier than you'd like it, but you still have bodies here. Cammy, timing is.
Oh, you didn't look. You didn't check.
He's tucked into the corner. Now pick it up.
That can cost you.
Optic.
He gets spotted.
Yeah, Snoopy saw him. I think Snoopy saw him for half a second. You're waiting him to pinch, but now he's at a default.
Man.
Now it's 2 dead here for Optic.
Oh, it's the nail biter, bro.
Now in front, 10 points needed for the victory, and everybody falling on Optic Texas. They got one more chance for this, but they're going to be able to get there. Snoopy says, no, sir. Made the play at last. Clutches up here. Boston Breach sneak away with one. And bro, I just saw it the last hour in the mini-map. I was just watching, like, it looked like Optic wanted to do like 15 for the win, and they had all the control, and I saw like one arrow inside a garage, and I don't think we got it on the, I was watching the mini-map, he just hopped out, hopped in, killed all 3. And I was like, okay.
Yeah, so you should jump out of the map and go back into it, right? So
Yeah. Just went outside, hopped in, and just wiped 3. And then from that point forward, because that was such a bad time to die, then they didn't spawn in the back. Then you got
that was kind of crazy, yo.
And the wheels just came off. I thought Hook getting 2 on rotation was maybe going to be enough. I think Dashy might have got 1 after that, but
that was crazy.
You still had numbers and spawns. If you were Boston, holy hell.
And they hit it one more time.
Holy hell,
they
for real.
For that scrap time that allowed the 2 players there from Boston to just rotate, but a huge play. I mean, Purge and Snoopy both with 30 bombs. On the other side, Dashy continues to go off. He leads the lobby in damage, but Boston Breach steal the map number 1.
Yeah, I think they were probably thinking, like, they knew people had rotated. They were like, there's 1 person here. They had 2 players. But, like, with all the fences and stuff, like, he just stayed alive and contested forever. Whoever it was.
That's insane.
I don't remember the last player was, but
so we got Dashy, 35 and 25, kind of cooking. Kenny, man. Kenny negative. Shotzi's negative.
And really, like, the P2 is,
I don't know.
I mean, Optic kind of dominated.
I don't know if I'm, like, liking what I'm seeing here from Optic so far.
Rotation. Optic found the breaks. Like, the big money hill really on this map that we've seen so far. Really felt like Optic won it, but Boston did such a good job at P3 and P4 throughout the map. It was such a back and forth game that Boston takes
like right at the last seconds were like really back and forth.
You had multiple streaks from Dashy.
And that's gotta be heartbreaking because like you really put in a lot of work from the back foot.
Purge was so good throughout this.
Just to come up short like that by some seconds, bro.
Really matter.
Just literally just crashed out with some seconds.
Being absolutely fine, but now Dashy was on a heater throughout most of this. I mean, he typically is. Guy is shooting straight as always.
Yeah, so I mean, this was like a great play, and then so
right here. So this is it. He hops out and just gets all 3. Bang, bang, bang. And then after that, he just never really
pulled a shotty play on that one.
Then you end up winning the rotation, and you were able to contest it 3rd for a while. I'm glad we got to see the POV of it. I just saw it on the minimap, and like
that right there, that play right there cost him the whole shit.
No, you're right. But like, it's insane.
That play cost him.
The 3rd guy did not react though.
No, not at all.
Oh wow!
I mean, maybe
that cost him.
Nades are coming.
That's true.
I think that's.
I was wondering how he got 3 though.
He was repositioning, right? He was sprinting.
True.
So he was hit from a nade, but yeah, that was the play.
I was thinking he was going to get 1, maybe 2. I would all 3 on the feet. I was like, how the hell
did he do that? That was tight, man. 11-point difference.
One of those hero plays out of Snoopy.
11-point difference, and I kind of went flat.
Well, if you thought maybe
they needed 11 points and they gave up 25 for the loss. It's rough.
Yeah, we sure do. Yeah, just back and forth, and again, Boston. This is the first time they're playing anything on protocol. So
I mean, I don't know how y'all feel about that.
The back half of that series.
Yeah. Get to the back half, and hopefully, I mean, this is where you need to improve, though, with the search and destroy cycle. You think about the 5-game series where they beat them last time, right? You won both searches. If you're a Boston Breach, you feel like you've got an advantage there. We've liked what we've seen out of them, at least in this particular series. What do you think needs to maybe improve on the side for Optic when it comes to search and destroy?
Go ahead, Merc. Tell me what needs to improve. They need to win the search and destroy to stop the momentum.
Series, like, you think they're a much better place
like I got Optic with a 3-1 against Breach.
It feels like that's been their most comfortable.
And it's not looking like that at all.
Improvements they had right before the break. We'll see if they really come to fruition here up against this Boston Breach team that had their number. But it feels like. I don't know.
So it's kind of heartbreaking, to be frankly honest with you.
Like, it's not that long ago, but it's like a month and a half ago, basically. Yeah. it's been a while.
I mean, it is.
But just shots of the guys is.
So it seems like they're talking it out.
Huge win.
I mean, Ken's been getting cooked. So I don't know what Ken's deal is. He's got to step it up for real.
A lot of confidence on social. Been streaming.
All right, let's see what the bracket is looking like. Updated bracket: Breach 1-0.
S&D streaks, that's what you're talking about. You're on
Rockers looking for that Thieves Phase win. That Thieves Phase match looking like, I got my money on Thieves, but it's going to be rock and roll at night.
Will help you in this particular matchup.
And one thing I always talk about with a team like Boston, right? You're coming off the year that you had last year.
It's really going to be rock and roll at night.
On the year, the way you steal series, it is through search, right? We kind of always say, like, the team that is the underdog, they have to win through like 2, 3, 5, for example.
We've said that forever,
especially at the start of titles. Like, if you really
So,
put
I mean,
extra time
5-win
to destroy,
streak.
you can catch a lot of teams off guard.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever said like upset incoming 1-3-4. Not usually how it goes. But right up the gut goes Purge early.
Oh, Jesus
He's thinking to the
Christ.
right. Nice little snap back to the left and able to take the fight. Couple positions he can get chased from. That is a win and a half. Purge feeling it as he's able to get two.
Wow, Purge on a heater.
Second player
All right,
pressure.
let's see what the CDL chat is saying. W's for breach. Woo woo.
That is just a confident round one. Just straight up, right through the middle. Right through the middle of Joe's Boston breach. And yeah,
Of course, we got the usual flop picks in chat.
Positions, knows there's going to be a second challenge. Well, that second challenge is the last player alive there for Optic.
Yeah, and stuff like that, moments like that's what we've been looking for. I know we were big fans of his gameplay last year before he was like
fans of the gameplay.
Where he struggled, like, we were liking what he's doing on the map. He was having some big games at times. So usually when playing against like this type of competition, would disappear at times. Like wouldn't have those same performances. I don't know. When you're
all right, let's see if Optic ever come back.
Window, it seems like you're feeling
answer
all right.
this.
See if you can keep it going over the course of this. Nice start, but there's a big chow here in the hallway, and that goes the way of Ken Dashi. Purge just tries to send it through with that same confidence, hoping everybody's weak because they all are tagged up, but only able to get one, and now it's going to be all on Wake.
Big Wake.
He just challenged middle of the map again. Does Boston this time though? The AR duo shut it down. So Awakening left in a 1 versus 3. Didn't have
they know where he's at. He was soft. You're gonna double chow that. You're gonna lose that.
But there we go.
So Optic's answer is a whole lot better.
This is what you're gonna see a lot on Hacienda.
Boston Breach's
very much a retake
initial
map. Normally, what that means is the defensive team they're gonna force that.
I mean, Optic's answer was way better.
And sometimes the offense is there right away. So
they made that look really easy, and they need to do that for the rest of the game.
Exactly.
One of the two, typically. But I imagine usually those scenarios, it's like you don't typically get away clean like they did. And if you do, I bet both of them are like something 20 HP or something. Like they are tagged up, but you're just able to win it. Somebody's shot's just a little bit better. As we get now to 1-1. It looks like we might be meeting again. As the pressure is to A, the stack is to A.
Oh, Purge with the first blood drops him.
Stuns if Felly out there, we're just kind of waiting.
Oh my God.
The patience pays off there for Boston. Catching them off guard.
All right,
2 versus 2.
But they got the ball. Oh shit. Bob down though.
Side's now going to be Cammy versus Kenny. A ton of time on the clock. Bomb has been picked up now. And these are these fun 1v1s where like you kind of just have no idea where the other person is after enough time
go
passes.
B, go B, go B.
And it becomes a bit of a guessing game here. What are you trying to do when you've got Bomb in hand in this position?
Oh fuck, he's going right into it. Look at the mini map. He's going right into it. Oh my God, he's sneaking in right behind him. No one sees it. Ken doesn't see it.
Kind of wait. Hope you guess the right one, but Kenny, he guesses B.
So it's like, don't overthink it. It's kind of a coin flip. Like
yeah, 100%. Yeah, normally if you're the defender, best play for me was always just kind of picking one because you're going to have 45 seconds now to hunt him down.
Better chances don't get caught sprinting or something silly.
Oh my God, is he going to be able to defuse this, Ken? Are you going to be able to defuse this? No. He's going to have to go for the kill. Ken's going to have to go for the kill.
Cammy's extending the route. Oh, and as Kenny goes up, I think he
Come on.
This doesn't exist. He just watches middle connector, probably finds the kill, but it's new. Instead, he spots the middle of the map. 15 seconds, though. And Tammy just goes all the way back through. Says, you can hop on the defuse. I mean, if he hops on that, I think he would have got it. But, well, Tammy plays it. Plays it perfectly. It's a long 1 versus 1. Kenny stays alive.
I think there were 2 different chances. He probably could have.
Yeah, that was rough, man. Kenny could have probably had that.
No.
He didn't go the whole way up out. Yeah, there were multiple times he could have, but like, it's the gamble, right? Like,
Cat and mouse at its best.
Like, Kenny's trying to get some kind of info.
And Boston's 2-0.
Has some balls on him. Takes a couple routes. I mean, he ran a solid 2.5 kilometers throughout the course of that round.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Good, beautiful view of Hacienda.
He did some PUBG running right there.
He punches up in the 1v1, and yeah, those are always interesting because there's like the 1v1s where like you're close to each other, you have information right away, and they don't last long. And then there's those. They're like these extended like 2-minute 1v1s.
Will Optic Texas answer the call for this one? Will they make it just as easy as they did last time?
They normally don't hop it, right? Like it's sort of a player tendency in those calls.
There we go. Kenny with the first blood. Very nice, Ken.
He'll get the first blood onto Cammy.
He was pretty good at BO4.
pretty damn good. That team was disgusting.
Oh, premature shooting.
Repositions as the nade come in. He's has a teammate here to work with.
Oh, got some tags in, got some tags in. Purge coming in through the back. 3-3, tying up this. Oh,
Purge,
whoa.
Snoopy, both on the board. The streak for Kenny will end. And now suddenly you have
opting down a man. Were they going to make? Oh, okay, all right. Tighten up a man. I don't know why you would mantle that. That's like terrible.
Maybe threw one away there if you're Snoopy.
Yeah, he's just hoping he's not expecting that.
Who's got the bomb?
Yeah, pull yourself up, and yeah, then he gets caught. So 2 versus 2. You have to plant a bomb though. Looking like it's gonna be a Awakening. Gonna find that info. Just wait for Purge to reposition.
You're not gonna be able to see him there. Ah, shit.
Attack this. Well, as Purge goes to reposition, he wins the fight. He is shooting over the course of this one. Up to 6-2 is Purge.
Whoa, Dashy clutches it. Dashy clutches it.
Weekend just pops and wins it. Add another clutch to his resume.
They definitely needed that clutch because that was going to be rough.
Like, Purge's ready for this.
They literally worked twice as hard for this one, though.
He's just thinking he's not going to pop instantly.
They could have made that so much easier.
He's tagged up, but he does. Plays the heady beautifully. Nice snap.
How do you miss your shots like you're a pro and you miss your shots from like 1 foot away, bro?
He peeks it and just
1 foot away.
For a second, thinks he's backing out to get help, and just insta.
Like that's some shit I would miss.
Ooh, I mean, he holds that for a second.
Holy cow.
Yeah, he tries to go for the slide repositioning and just unreal shots there from Dashy.
That's just one of those things where it's just, yeah, it's just God. You just die so fast. You like think you've got the time,
but
you don't. They go 2 for 2.
2v2s automatically.
2 from Lambo.
Man, that was trying to definitely be some gung-ho shit right there.
From his teammate, and now into another one of these tight scenarios in the 2v2. We'll see how that plays
But if you protect B, just protect B, bro. Just protect B. Don't let them come to you. They have to get the bomb to win. So let them come to you.
So you just flip the map right now. They have all the information. Yeah, they see that bomb was down. So Dashy just gonna look over this and a great
That's
position.
all you gotta do.
Have Kenny watch his flank.
Is marinate. Just marinate. All you gotta do is marinate.
Moving around as a pack here right now is Breach, is Cammy and Wake. Clearing everything as they go.
Watch that back door, watch that back door!
Gunfight there between
oh,
Kenny
shit!
and Wake. Cammy goes to pounce, wins it. It's going to be another 1 versus 1. Kenny's just trying to get out, popping back up. The timings are so awkward. Wake gets fried.
He's got no ammo.
He's just trying to get a gun reloaded for God's sake in battle here. Pulls out the pistol, screw it. That sequence looks so awkward for Kenny. He's just laughing it off. Like, he was in hell.
Wow.
I think, was he trying to like pick up another gun, but maybe Dashy's gun had no ammo in it either?
I don't know.
Yeah, he just kept trying to switch.
He kept juggling guns.
So he's like, screw it, I'll just use
baby.
the pistol.
Kenny with the YY takes it in with the win.
Awakening thought that he was in the water.
He was going to reload and kept picking up the other one.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, that gun also had no ammo.
Yeah.
But a great trade on the first one. Then, yeah, breaks the glass, so... You know, there's the option he jumps in the water.
That just looked like one of those funny moments as like the average player, you know? Like,
oh, 100%.
Not to our pros usually.
Like, just gun on the ground.
Yeah, dude, it just looks, I'd be so flustered in that sequence.
But Kenny, all right, go-kart racing right
he's
here.
He's got his fair share of awkward moments here in Cotton. He gets it done, up to 8-2. The guest was talking about him maybe having a big day, and he's doing it here in map 2.
It's interesting because they're using this to clear A, but the push is actually towards B. And Awakening does find one. That's actually a huge kill from Awakening.
It's in like a 1v3 there, yeah.
And
Plant
Jen's
the fucking
still
bomb!
in the car. So Jen's very much out of this play, and there we go. Breach is repositioned, bomb is planted. Ken's still driving.
Here it comes, here it comes!
He's still driving. I'm dying, dude.
Classic.
Good luck, Ken. You gotta be faster.
Hey, what's going on, Blackout? How the game's going? Games are going okay. Hit exclamation point score.
Well, that was a play.
So you can see the current map count. And you can see who's winning so far between
the first person dies, gonna have it, then the second person dies, and then
Boston and Texas. So exclamation point score
our team
in chat.
normally just use the car for info.
I also want to make sure that you guys are able to actually use that command.
Nothing at A and
like I know it works on my end, like I can do it.
To go B.
But like you got to get your use out of it. If you're gonna use your streak, get your miles in, right? Like,
so by all means, I hope you're able to. How's Dad Duty doing?
You have to.
Hanging out. He's got that covered for a second.
How's Dad doing?
Just like, hopefully you can get one with this.
Hey, it works.
Gotta get value.
So Boston Breach is the right side. They're the map count with the brighter green.
Under the fuse. Like, Oh, that was awesome. 3-3 now.
But I feel like Optic are like almost throwing this every chance they get, to be frankly honest with you.
The backside of this is he's going to deal with the one side push. But they're mostly going to hit this from mid. He's actually going to end up repositioning on the map.
What are your thoughts with the overlay? Like, I got quite a few different ones. Like, I'll show you this one here too. So I got this one here. This is actually meant to be like another camera on top of me. So there's two of us doing this watch party or whatever, hanging out. You know, Discord is on and popping if I needed to have people coming in Discord or whatever like that. Oh, your wife's uncle came by. And then, of course, you got the full content where you just hear me and see nothing.
Round win after maybe a frustrating one they had the round before. They're able to get back into it.
And then you got this one, and of course, this is the main host one.
No one able to get any kind of significant lead over the course of this series so far.
I could fix on this.
If we thought maybe, you know,
you
Breach
do.
beating the first time was, I don't know, a blunder or just a one-off.
I mean, for watch party-wise, I think it does okay.
They're top 4 seed for a reason.
Yeah.
Because you're able to...
It's awesome to see just based on, you know, how the...
See what's going on. I gotta fix that scroll. Up next, playing now.
Trying to extend their search and destroy streak to what, 6? Some damage onto Shotzi with the nade. Purge gonna get another first blood. He's up to 8 and 5. Snoopy was hit, or sorry, Shotzi was hit with a nade, never able to get the position he wanted to, and then Snoopy pushes it out. Oh, Wake with a wild shell there. Hook just wins it.
I'm glad you like the overlay. I greatly appreciate it, man. I greatly appreciate it.
We've had some wild shells on both sides. So.
Yeah, true. Just I'm thinking you're in a 4v2, maybe just.
I mean, is it informational? Does it like give you too much?
We're doing it 3
My
versus 2
man,
now.
Redbeard, what is going on, bro?
So early. There's still 50 seconds left on the clock. So
I was just
gonna get together,
showing you brothers some of the overlays or whatever that I had to put on here. How's everybody Saturday, man? I'm glad you're hanging out with me.
You got the first blood as well.
You know, even if it's like 10 minutes at a time, I do got words on stream, though. I do got words on stream. So after this S&D match finishes, hopefully Optic take it. After this S&D match finishes, then we can play words on stream because, you know, it's like a 5-minute break. So for 5 minutes, we can word it up. You know what I'm saying?
Please. Yeah, that's a good call. Yeah, just sit
there. Oh man, they are really making this map
the first shots
insane.
Like, oh, here we go. I swear, like, listen,
Saturday's been busy, brother. What about you?
Like a little bit straighter, I swear, when he's
well, I mean, besides this, so like here, right here. Also, check this out, guys.
So if the boys are out,
this is a command I'm going to add in, which is called bracket. I'll add that in, but right now it's manual.
But now, thankfully,
and I could do that manually like that.
Close that out. You bring it back to tie now after Boston Breach.
Did Marcus get with you, Red? Because he said he was going to get with you. He wants, like, I talked to him and he's like, oh my God, I got to get with your guy. Like, you know, for some, you know, graphic stuff or whatever.
Just want to get right up mid-map more often than not. That's going to be the play again.
So, oof,
right
God, Boston, man, taking these first bloods. They're winning from these first bloods, man.
This one, he's up to double
Boston
digits.
was sleeping on this whole scenario. Boston was literally
still gonna win the map.
Like, if they pull this out of the hat and take a 2-0 lead in the map sets, then like crazy.
This is like
haven't heard anything.
Not the typical stack we've seen on defense.
Like, I talk to him almost every day. So I literally told him, stop bullshitting. Call my man. I don't do graphics. He does. I just do ideas. And look at that. Look at that.
Purge just repositions.
Look at that. Look at that.
Going for the ace right now. He is
Boston
playing so confident
on them.
in Search and Destroy.
Oh, he really, really is. Like, just
oh my
the
God,
bottom
here we
of this
go.
map has been his playground. His timings have been so good. He's been winning some difficult gunfights.
If you want to know the map set, Red, exclamation point score in chat. If you want to know the map.
Round away from a 2-0 edge.
Yeah, I kind of hope Optic takes it too.
He was holding that staircase. That is
the best thing about Boston this year is the fucking camos, the team pack camos.
It's not something you actually have to do is go out and get more space.
So if you want to know the map score so far, the game match score, or whatever, exclamation point score in chat for you, Red.
And you die, and we're like, why'd you do that?
Yeah.
Then when you get
that command actually works.
To follow him up, though, at least. It's just when you both die, then it's real bad. 5 straight for Purge. Back-to-back round victories for Breach. I mean, they'd love to go up 2-0 for a number of reasons, especially with how their control game is, and you think about the control that's improving for Optic. 2-0 advantage could be massive.
It gives some interactivity.
You get one there if you
for
want
you
dashy.
guys.
He was on the receiving end last round. This time, he makes
oh,
a pay. He
shit.
gets another one on. Not the guy you want to challenge right now.
Is Optic gonna make this a game 11, around 11, bro? Optic around 11. Like, they could have actually closed this shit out. a while ago.
That's an idea that this isn't a play. Bomb gets down, though. So
ooh, bomb is down, dead.
He's able to plant the bomb. Give his team that advantage.
And Purge has had a lot of great plays, but not really like from this type of scenario. Like,
what's that scenario?
Now he's kind of on the receiving end. What he's been
just
doing.
take it easy. Just take it easy. Let Cammy come in here or just lose.
To around 11 we go. Not a ton of time.
I'm gonna have to start using those plays right there.
Cammy's got so many things to clear. He will drop. So Dashy wins the round for him early as he's able to get 2.
Yeah, you didn't see it.
And we go to a monster.
Take a look. So I can hit the command myself. Look at the maps. Here's the current map count. 1-0 to Boston. If you know the colors, then you get it. See, it pops up, it stays about 10-15 seconds, and then drops down.
Backslide beamer, and it just looks, you just get zapped.
Thoughts on that?
It's like it's depending on the angle. Like when you got high ground, it's almost like it's like a pop up. Like it just.
I seen it. I seen it when you guys did it. I seen it when you did it. It popped up.
Round 11 now.
And that's a little piece of interactivity I can give you guys.
He's been so good in the first blood departments. It's always, well, not always, but a lot of it's been through bottom middle. This time he plays a little bit faster. You see, they're playing for it. There's 2.
Do we need it to be outrageous?
Isolate, which has been happening. So it's a different type of opening break from Boston Breach. They switched the defense on the side of Optic Texas.
I wasn't sure to put it down there
so fast through B
or
for Optic.
put it
they know
up
this
top
is an A
somewhere.
Play. They are so far up the map.
Whoa, you just barely get away. Shots hit to 16 HP.
Dashy got to clutch it.
He's on 4 straight. Purge nearly snaps, but Hoop gets another.
Optic might really take this. If they don't mess up, Optic might take this.
Just stick it out a little bit too much as he gets tagged up.
That's it.
Everybody falling. Wake going to be last up. Does get
Wake
one.
is not clutching this. This is going to be an Optic
the
win.
rest of the team to deal with. Just trying to get the eyes to the window. It's going to be Dashy there to greet him, though, and they're going to send it at him, drop him. Optic Texas clutch up and close it out. Dashy with back-to-back first
Very nice.
goes huge.
And that was just a full hard counter. That
Very
was just
nice.
Send it over towards B and continue to run. In Boston, they slowed it down a little
Very
bit.
nice.
They were going towards A. But as soon as they got past like that first archway, they just kind of stopped, right? They didn't have top close control. So you saw that first blood come through the window as soon as that player went for the plant. You just really had no room to work with. Purge was
I don't see that being a bad idea.
Able to back one down, but they had no map
I think that's an okay idea. I think I like that.
That's just one of those things where, like, like where Purge has been making those plays is through bottom mid.
So who all won so far?
Like, well,
actually, let's go to this.
It worked this time. You try to mix it up.
This is easier for y'all.
Things kind of unravel.
So Rocker on the bracket right there won. Also, if you take time to watch the ticker,
the guy matching him with the clutches and the big plays was Dashy.
But right now, Capshot, if you hit exclamation point score, you'll see the map set.
Really stepped it up.
Should be 1-1.
Number 1 in the game. And Search and Destroy has Dashy. Keeps it up here, 11-7.
But while we're waiting, we could words on stream because you know it's going to be about a 5-minute whatever. June. So, Judge. There we go. So, if you know the colors, oh shit, Judgment. All right, I'm not worried about this one. We're definitely gonna do another one because we literally came in like this. Just runs in the background all day until it's time. So I'm gonna start up another one. It works on YouTube chat because for some reason it takes a bit, and all the letters have to be underscore. All right, ready? Let's go. All right. With. There's no music? You should be able to hear music on this. Like I see the music button. Is that better? Let's go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Let's go. All right. Sometimes it takes a while, man. Sometimes it takes a while. Still no music? How about now? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Rit? Redbeard with a Rit? Oh. How does it say no music? Like, I literally hear it. Oh. Probably because it's YouTube, man. Can you hear music now? Oh, you heading to dinner? All right. No, I don't have music on the other scenes. Yeah, I figured out how to do it. I figured out how to do it. You took it from me. You found perfume. Oh, punk. I can't believe you did that, man. How you gonna be grimy like that, bro? Let's go, let's go, let's go. We need about 2 more words. 2 more words. Fume. I think 1 or 2 more words. 1 or 2 more words. I gotta wait for my thing to unlock. Okay, I got it. I got it. All right, we completed the level. Let's go. We completed the level. Let's go. Do they got rupee? Ah, I got rupee. We got it, baby. We got it. We got it. After this game closes out, that's it, man.
Same can be said for Boston Breach.
That's it.
We'll see how this one goes.
New game coming in.
Well, after we had, what, like 18 straight vaults or whatever it was.
So, Red, if you didn't know what the score is, there it is right here coming up.
Protocol. And it's a nice opening break there from Boston Breach. They are able to get 3. And they'll start to work this 8-point progress, getting their slowly.
You can.
So just
the remote is there.
kind of sitting on it for now.
It's right on the thing.
Winning fights over towards B, though, trying to stop them from getting underground. One will get on through, though.
Just pieced out.
Just keeps on going right up to his stairwell.
One man said, I'm out of here. There we go. Wait till he's able to spot him. They're able to take him down.
Those are big kills, though. Those are big kills. Like,
yeah, no, 100%. When he sort of gets away, just not allowing him to turn it into a play.
There's a reason he just keeps running there. He's like, I want them to be looking for me. Let's play hide and seek for a while. The faster you're not playing hide and seek, the better for anyone, I think.
Yeah, and on the other side, it's the same thing here for Snoopy. He's sort of the one finally on the trying to make the play, and well, he's able to do it on the fight. Takes down Kennen this entire time, or at least most of it. They've been on A, pausing the clock, and on top of that, they have a 7, now 8 kill advantage.
This is about as clean as it gets. I mean, you're gonna have 2+ minutes to work with, plus nearly a double-digit life advantage. You feel fantastic. There's the minute secured. Now the 2 minutes to go. Purge has been posted up. Snoopy is 6-1. You came out here with a vengeance in this round 1. Can you strike first on offense? You still have work to do, obviously, towards B. You are all over the map. They're trying to deal with one, all the way push through in number 8. That's Awakening. It's able to win the one-on-one on that side. Some gunfights go down towards mid as well. You still have Purge, who's lurking and getting held. Nice shots there from Shotzi, as that was a tough one at range for both.
Yeah, and I think right now, if you're Boston, really what you're just trying to play for is you do not want to go 3 or 4 dead, right? That is the one way Optic really gets right back into the game. So make sure someone's always maybe just playing a corner, finding an easy kill.
But you trade effectively, you win the round, right?
Yeah, 100%. Just you have that 7 to 8 life advantage. You have a ton of time to work with, but we all know if you get put in that offensive blender on this map, it can be so difficult to deal with. And there we go. We're going to be 3 dead. And yeah, Cammy just needs to play his life. Hopefully he can find one to help his teammates.
And exactly what you said couldn't happen is exactly what did happen, but Cammy did do a good job, as you were hoping for him to play his life, but then you're right back to 3 dead after that. The blender happens. You know, that 8 life advantage is now down to 2. It's now down to 1. And where you really had a strike,
who am I rooting for?
chance to get like a foothold in this map, in this series, the round 1 offensive win may have disappeared. But thankfully, you had such an advantage, you still have an opportunity. There's still 46 seconds to go.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough now, though. Just middle of the map, all of Optic right now. Is Shotzi's on 4 in a row. He had a slow start, was losing some gunfights, but turns it around. And now all the advantages we were talking about are just gone here for Boston Breach. And Optic know this. So what do? They just slow it down. They say you have 30 seconds left. You have to work this B point.
I had to go find a remote.
Not the easiest thing to do, so good luck.
All right. So I personally want Optic to win.
As much as we're saying, you know, it happens to Boston Breach, you can't let that happen. Like, props to Optic for getting it done. Yeah, for getting the 3 or 4 down, because I mean, you're up 8 with 2 minutes to go. You are feeling so good about your chances. And okay, hold up a second.
Ooh,
shit. A little more interesting.
Shit.
8.2 to go. No respawns remaining for Boston Breach.
Is there a trophy? That's going to be the key here. Doesn't look like it. So Cammy and Awakening, they are scrambling.
4v4.
And that's what it is. But it's the time. It's the time right now. Cammy trying to do what he can. A great win to his teammate. Get to the point they do. Cammy and Snoopy are here. It's a 1 versus 3 for Hook.
Hook, can he do it now in the 1 versus 3? This has been a round of playmaking.
He's going to jump right over and not see him.
Sees the head on 1. The other right below him. 0.9 on it. Half of the tick to go. And Hook's just got to go. He's got no choice. Stun doesn't get the pop. Has to chow out. And where, I mean, that's just a game of emotional swings. Like, you are in such a good spot with your Breach. Then you're in hell as you're getting spawn killed. And then just the clutch moments down the stretch. How did Breach get that done, Joe?
Well, it's the early advantage. That's really
Look at this dope cut my wife got me.
27-19 in the lives. You had 1:50 to work with, and that's really what you're hoping for.
And then,
you wanted to get messy there in the final seconds around
I have
the
some ingredients.
I just love the patience there from Purge, right? He doesn't let he knows the flank is open, so he backed into that sort of box corner, just kind of waited. I mean, there's a chance if Hook.
Yeah, I really want Optic to win this one.
But yeah, again, just the patience there for Breach was on point.
No, but you're right. I mean, it's just you don't even have
the underdog in me really likes other
even a little bit more
unknown or lesser known teams to win.
You're not in a position to make that type of play. Usually
because like I just think
it's probably over.
I just think it means a lot.
Or you're at least not getting an offensive round victory.
You know what I'm saying?
But they kept on fighting. Now we'll see if Optic can get their win, but Purge playing with some sauces. He's finding kills aggressively on the other side of the map. They're still looking for him. So Kenny's trying to deal with Purge on one side. On the other side, they're trying to deal with Shotzi.
This is something that
Purge is able to win his.
Optic should be like flooring him on. Oh, you like
Hook's
it?
Gonna get picked up as well. Purge is still just lurking around. He was
Any
on
of them say 100% purebred.
But like due to his position and when you find the other side, like you haven't really pushed it at all if you're Optic. You have no map control.
No,
yeah,
I got
players like push up in the
attractive,
base, just
thoughtful,
go for
hard work, dependable, unconditional love.
The clock is already down to 35
and
seconds.
as a choking hazard, do not keep an arm's length of loser friends or bad influences.
So Boston are going to take that all day, especially now with this situation. But Optic finding kills, and now you have that player getting the objective done.
We'll see how far they can progress this. Not going to be too far as Cammy wins a nice one there onto Dashy. Kenny, though, with the double. And shots.
Yeah, my wife had this made. It was super dope. It was one of my Christmas gifts.
We also see the pause of his clock. You don't have a lot to work with. No trophy coverage there. You're staying weak if you are Shotzzy, but you're still up inside of it halfway towards that final tick in that extra minute. Dashy's shot just a little off, trying to finish the kill, finally able to do it, and you do get that minute added on. So at 15-13 lives, advantage to Boston, a little over a minute to work with, so obviously
not nearly as strong as where these people are at, like, to me he seems so lost.
Yeah, the problem is you're stuck. It was the only one player left in the middle of the map. Everybody else was off spawn. Persian awakening in your base. And yeah, this is sort of that spawn trap we talk about on Protocol.
Well, part of it's just been like...
Dash is really...
It's been Purge or it's been Snoopy. You've had these aggressive players and kept like maybe your AR second, like just guessing, trying to
help them out.
Dashy was 5 and 13 a second ago. Like he's found no success early on. And he hasn't been able to get comfortable. Just get to his power spots and look one direction.
This map, listen, if you're playing Reigns or whatever, you know, if you get put in a spawn trap as an AR, it is hell.
Oh yeah,
because you're running into buildings. Cammy snaps on the hook on the plane
Boston is gonna
to shut this round down.
Take
this.
You're
breaking down something great there. Sorry, I got a little excited.
No, I know. He hit a beamer.
He was clipping wigs there. And he is feeling it. 5 straight for Cammy. 1 life remaining. It's all on Dashy, and he is dropped Boston Breach. Hadn't seen him on Protocol. We're wondering what we were going to get, and so far, so good. They are bringing
Let's just say that.
No, but honestly,
Optic are...
you spawn up on both sides.
I like all the...
staircase. Then once you get to the top of the staircase, it's 2 buildings that you have to...
All the conversations were all about...
If you get to the top of those buildings, you're in good shape, but it's...
FaZe being blah.
No, I just felt like
but Optic,
Dashy is trying to get out on Heady. Like
I don't know, man. Like they should have had that.
He's worried about like
now they have to win
getting behind or
literally 3 straight controls.
Player who got through.
I don't think they're gonna be able to do that, bro. 3 straight controls, that's rough.
Because I mean, I'm mostly pointing out because you just don't see Dashy double negative very often. So like when he is, you know he's going through it. Like he is. I'm not even trying to criticize him. It's just.
Oh my god, can't even got the first blood off the deal.
Credit to Boston Breach and how they're playing.
That's another 3 dead. They're controlling this map well. And you know, one of those things we talked about is you have that 2 weeks, you have a big break, and your weaknesses show. All right, we have to improve on control. So their practice, I'm sure, there has been so much emphasis on this game mode, and they are showing it off right now as Snoopy hit some great shots as he's leading the way with 19.
And again, it's like the same situation where like you win it on one side and you deal with the player on the other side. They've done that efficiently. It feels like so often.
Really locked in, bro.
Rise of saying that they then go 3 dead. So,
dude, that is
Boston
not an easy
really
shot
locked
from Shotzzy.
in.
No,
you have the AR as well.
No, it is not.
Version. Yeah, you kind of saw it in the player cam there.
Not gonna lie.
Before I finish talking, you went from a very good position.
They look really locked in.
Sometimes you just hit your shots. And things can turn on their head so quickly. They have 1 bit of progress done, but only 45 seconds to work with, so obviously not that insane success they had in the first round. You're still streaking right now. If you were Snoopy, you're still winning tough fights, and that'll be 3 dead now to Optic.
Oh, that melee.
Up the zip comes Hook. Still no work done around the objective. You do have a body here, though, in Cammy. Cammy's going to get flown at, though, and they're going to get dropped.
And really the big play is Kenny and Dashy. They're playing a little hide and go seek. They're just trying to find Snoopy, and they were able to find him, right? He was number 7. He was in their base. Just trying to deal with those subs off spawn.
Okay.
And they were able to find him so he doesn't let any more damage happen over towards A.
Well, I mean, it was just a really good job. I think there were like 3 different times that you got 3 dead. Like if you're Breach got 3 Optic guys dead, and they weren't really able to turn into anything because Optic bounced back really quick.
Why would you try and mount that?
Got a nice
Unless
double.
that was definitely an accidental mount.
Really spawn trap them well. And we're not quite done yet, but the first point's not done. You only got 9.6 on the clock. Lives are starting to get thin, though, on either side of it. That nade is going to hit. 1 player left in it. Will that be enough to close this out? I thought he was just going to finish the point, but he takes the gunfight. I think it just gets dropped. And then okay, they got the minute. They got the minute. Yeah, I thought for a second they didn't.
Well, he doesn't say the gunfight. Dash
and they still have a partial tick on it.
So
oh, no shake test.
Snoopy just jumps out of the window, and now Boston have a chance to win this. So able to capture A. They're looking for 2 offensive round wins on Protocol.
I thought he popped up like just right before the capture and got picked. I was like, oh god.
Yeah, no, Optic went for it due to the time. They went for it 1 last time, but now they're down a couple of lives. There's only 3 lives
not
remaining.
good.
Breach looking at a 3-0 here on Protocol.
3-0 on Protocol.
So close to getting it done. It's just going to be on Kenny and Hook now. Hook tagged up and gets away.
Whoa! That's it.
One player left. It's Hook.
Stays up. Nice,
22
nice.
HP to Dream.
Those awakenings all spawn.
He's a 1v3 in the last offense as well, right?
He didn't
This
look
time
the other
he's going
way.
to drop as well.
Man.
Boston Breach. Get it done. And I'm gonna tell you what, dude, my brain for a second was in the blender again with the colors. Bro, this bracket is getting to me. Like yesterday with what we had, the double purple, right?
Yeah, double red.
Today, the double green and
Crazy.
white. Like, bro, I said something, I was like, I just said that backwards. Like, just looking at it.
But you're good, you're all right.
Holy hell, man. Like,
a lot of green.
It is. This whole bracket's just color-coded. And sometimes, dude, when you're talking fast and crazy stuff's going down, I'm like, what did I just say?
What did he just say?
You get a wild one there. Breach, win it 3-0. Snoopy and Purge, like, we're just constantly being elusive and aggressive towards that back line.
Wow.
Dashy goes 13-23.
Yeah, Optic kind of got stomped on this one, man. No lie. I really didn't think Optic would get stomped.
So he could never really get to his spots. A frustrating one there.
But it looks like
Breach, who had a tough loss there in the search and destroy, right back in control, and a 1-2 respawns. It's not really
one round away from 3-0
So-
Optic. Search and destroy. Maybe one Dashy clutch away from.
Okay, so where are you saying I should put
so at
this?
least you have that if you're Optic. You won
score
that
box?
game too. But in terms of the respawns, Breach.
Where should I put the score box?
Control, man. They really do. It was a very close hard point, but this control, I mean, winning 2 offenses on protocol, so impressive, and it's the way they're doing it.
I think there are a lot of people that weren't really. I know they were top 4 seed, but they're not that convinced maybe with what you were seeing out of them. Like, it's just the beginning, but then you have the break, and maybe their control game's improved, and just playing them so tight in every mode. Wonder if Breach is the real deal and a threat to some of our contenders right now. To maybe they're not going to be a top 3 or top 4 team all year, but can they make a run? Like, did they have a chance to beat the top teams? Because usually that's the big thing. We were talking about the middle of the pack, right? Like, yes, they'll go back and forth a lot of those teams, but do you have the ability to beat, your Thieves, your New Yorks over the years, your Optic? Like, can you do it? And, well, I mean, they're showing. It looks like they can. Potential's there.
Potential is there for Boston, and yeah, I mean, just the game plan.
Is that better or no?
Offenses, they had the idea to get Snoopy in the attack.
You said bottom center.
Spawn. Purge was controlling bottom middle. The ARs were just getting on the 8 point, pausing the clock, and letting the subs roam.
And like, it's honestly like when you talk about what's like really impressive in this, like I don't know, we think about hard point, you think about like a 100-point club. I mean, I don't know what search is. You get like 6-1-6-0 type thing.
Hold on, you might have to do it again.
2 offenses like that is
let it time out for about 10 seconds and then try it again.
It doesn't happen all that often.
Because I just fixed it there.
A handful we've had that have been like really offensive favorite over the years, but like this isn't that. Like some of the ones we've had that are more. So that is really, really an impressive win and some great stuff there out of Boston Breach. So now you got to rethink things if you're Optic, bounce back and try to win this hard point. You had opportunity, obviously, to do that. If it weren't for the big Snoopy play and I don't know, just a couple of key gunfights down the stretch, you maybe win the map one because that was what, 10-point game. But now you have to do it. Try to push this a distance. We stay on what protocol the rest of the way?
Yeah.
And
yeah, let me see how it is.
Because you think, you got a lot of players here too on the Boston Breach side that have got like chips on their shoulders. You think about Awakening getting down to challengers. Cammy after being literally gone on the map has just been battling through challengers. Yeah. Purge after I thought making a name for himself and really popping into the scene and having some really big moments. Gets dropped, and well, he had to feel pretty good after that. Vegas team fell apart, but still, a chip goes on your shoulder. Snoopy, I'm not really sure what the chip is. Like, I mean, I'm sure he has one in some degree.
He wants to prove it.
Yeah, he's a young player that wants to prove himself. But I think for the other 3, like, you just got a massive. It's not a chip, just a block on your shoulder. You're trying to show what you can do.
Well, it's been a rebuild process, obviously, for Boston. All the roster changes last year. Everything that went along with it, but they
should have literally turned around and opened up.
You were surprised. That doesn't happen all that often. Where it's like,
no, that's a trust from an organization.
Did I break the machine?
Right. Like, they normally play the market. You play for a young team, and they said this is the 4 we're going to stick with it. See how it goes.
Broke the machine.
Yeah, I'd be curious to talk to one of the guys and see like how it came together, why they were so confident this would work. It's not like they had some insane success at the end of the year. It's not like they went out and won EWC or something like that, But yeah, they stuck with it, and so far, looking good. I mean,
that one
is. It might not be the same team.
I like where I put that one.
But like right now, I'm loving what I'm seeing out of this young crew.
Yeah, I don't use this one that much.
2 maps could happen, and we can just be saying they have more work to do.
Yeah, well, I mean,
because it's like too zoomed in, I guess.
I think it's easy to kind of gas him and feel good for him just based on what's happened to these players the last couple of years, and also just the Boston Breach organization. Like, it's kind of a feel-good story, at least so far, unless you're an Optic fan right now.
Yeah, and then well for Optic, maybe that motivates them, gets them going a bit. There's a nice start there. Kenny onto that P1 time, starting to earn some time. Burge is able to find one, but Shotzzy trying to get lost. So after a nice opening there from Optic, Boston respond.
That is something I feel like they've done just a pretty good job with in general.
Let's see if they can actually do some justice on this hard point.
Kind of take over the map at times. They didn't really let him do the map 3. Map 1, for the most part, there were a couple streaky moments, but usually if he got behind enemy lines, they were good at picking it up, which makes they're calling names well and calming well. I think. I'm not listening to their comms, but it seems like that.
Like, they're going to make this go to a game 5.
The respawn stats that Shotzi's been putting up.
He's not doing it in this series, right?
I mean, game 5s, man, are just so...
I think it is what Breach is doing.
I mean...
To try and make sure he can't just isolate...
That's a lot, bro.
Or they're isolating
2 game 5s?
and making sure he can't. Shotzi tries to pop up.
And like the best game is the last game of the night, bro. The best game is the last game of the night.
You get back into this point. Fastball there at a hoop. But he'll just continue to hold, calm to the squad. Really is one player really applying pressure. Maybe it's about to be 2 towards this final 30
bad timing, bro.
Shotzi able to stay up, win 2 big ones, keep securing this time where I thought he was, but Snoopy's actually able to get the angle from bottom, but thankfully you've got another body here, and Dashy's able to snap onto the next. So this turns into a very successful hard point. Now, what do you see on the hard point, or what do you see in the minimap now with 10 seconds
25, 30 seconds on Boston. We're already thinking about flipping, right? And they did just that, and they were controlling the middle of the map. That's when you saw Shotzi get taken down, but then Dashy wins 2 big ones. I thought flip the map again as he spawned 2 players out.
We've been doing okay on views.
Immediately after that,
I'm actually pretty impressed we've been doing okay on views.
They do get P3 control.
To be honest with you.
There was a chance there. You saw it from Optic. They flew out of P2.
A lot of lurkers.
To fly up cliffside and get to the hill.
And
wants to do a good job.
Dashy should be able to get there for free, right? Like, he should not just be able to walk up outer catwalk, flank him behind, get the guy laying in the hard point. And I know there was like a gunfight going down the back, but like that just looked too free, like wide open, right? Sort of stun in. I mean, I know you regain control here if you're Boston Breach, but the guy in the hard point had to be like, guys, what the hell?
Yeah, there's someone back there.
You know, I wonder when they develop this game if it's literally like
with nearly 2.
If it is literally
as well for Tenny because he actually
all about environmentals.
So that'll make this
like,
P3 a little bit messy, but there's only 15
like, are we worried about the boxes flying around the room when we throw grenades?
So Optic's gonna have a chance to break this.
Like, does that make or break the game? There's just so much code to make that happen.
He has the info. And there we go. It's a Shotzi play maybe to get them going.
And he wins the one he needs to first. Right?
I was going to say, oh my God, Kenny was coming right in for that.
And take his time with a second. You still get people here quickly.
Snoopy
and it's a big double from Snoopy. So the play from Shotzi answered by Snoopy. Still a mess around the point. Which way will it go? The way of Snoopy. 12 and 6, 3 in a row. Lead change incoming.
I don't know why it's not opening up.
With one of his own. Well, now it's just a 1 versus 2. We talk about this being a money hill, but this has not been both teams just trading back and forth.
Oh, this is what it looks like when no one actually gets a setup, right? Like, it's just been gunfights since the go, and it's mostly been like 2 for 2 over and over again. You haven't really had that clearance. That might be the final little skirmish, though. There's not a whole lot of time left. I say that, and then 2 more are going to hit it. So they want to battle for these final 10 or so seconds. They'll get that. Now we'll get ready to go deeper into our hard points. Statistically,
is that better? No, I gotta move it over.
A tough map 3. He's had a great series, really outside of that control, asserting his dominance now, getting this one. But a 2-point advantage right now for Boston. Shotzi gets one flying out the window, and we get back to mid-map.
All right, that worked. I think it worked.
Shooting.
Just pretty much tie game after that first rotation.
I think it worked.
Now Optic starting to get going. Have P1 control.
See, this is too tight, man. This is so tight that Optic could throw this away again.
Yeah, 16 and 7 from him.
No, he is on a heater. They're going to need to slow him down, especially when like you kind of get the dud out of way.
Yo, I meant to ask you, what was your video on? Like, is your video out? I didn't get a chance to watch it. Is your video out?
Or let Shotzi get into his spots. Let Hook go crazy. Game becomes a lot easier when he's winning all his gunfights. He's doing that right now at 18 and 7. Streak is now up to 5.
All right, finally, like Optic is trying to take the lead over here at 30. Are they going to get the rotation early?
I think about 50 last time. Right
there we go. Nice on the rotation.
I think that was it. It did not last long. So you want to do a lot better this time if you're Boston Breach. And, well, I think already it's been better, but can you turn this into a lot of time to answer back? Is nice shots there out of Ken and stays up after the nade connects. And things fall apart with the opening hold from Breach. Is knock on well at P2. Started okay for the opening 20. That's just too easy then from Optic.
Yeah, he wasn't involved in the fight, but Hoot, he goes on a long route through the middle of the map and flips.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know what the deal is with Kenny, man. He is not playing the way he has to. And shots, he's really trying to put the bump on his back. But as an SMG, there's only so much you can do, man.
Doing this last time. They let Optic just kind of get on through.
Look at the scoreline, Kenny. 12-15.
Sorry, by Tammy. Now he's got to wait for his teammates and able to
everybody else is positive, but Ken, they need Ken to get some kills and just work the point. Ken, you gotta do something, Ken.
Because you're gonna have like a 2-on-2 here for a second. Well, kind of a 2-on-2 on both sides of this.
You just have to
spawn out from Boston Breach and they try to trek across the map. Can they pinch this together, or can you just win it from the back line? So far in the back line, you've done well, and then you just hit the grapple and you're able to smoke one there. You still have 2 players, about 3 players close.
Hear me out.
Optic as they push forward through the front. Can't win the gunfight at the back, though. Still have
the
same spot for Boston Breach. So far, so good.
The CDL
out of
controls.
We kind of talked about his... You know,
how things are in game.
But Snoopy was off spawn, so I think if Food wins that,
like they purposely make it a lot of round 5s
still does,
to keep the viewership up.
Shot to you right onto the hill.
They were kind of spawning close up front, kept funneling it, and eventually it sort of believed their way in. Didn't really rely on a back spawn, just kind of forced their way through the front. So what, up just over 30? And now this was one of the mixier points we had, well, like on the year, really, for this particular hard point. We'll see if it's a bit cleaner this time. Remember, Shotzi made the play. He came down and got 2 to open things up last time around.
I mean, after they break this, that might ice the map.
That might, yeah. This could be a big one. I thought Dashy had that win. Snoopy 2
forever bad, forever. This game's so bad. 3D Realm shut down.
The stun hit and there is the break from Optic.
Again,
man, it already had 1.6k views, bro.
The map. You might be absolutely correct.
I'm gonna have to go check it out.
So 40 seconds to go here, but you just don't have the same kind of pressure.
Yeah, 1.6k views.
Trying to get in on this. Kenny trying to spot
the Dustborn one, 660,000 views, bro.
Spot for info. He's able to get 2.
And then the Saints Row game, 3.8k views.
All 4 they're gonna get dropped. So it'll be about what 70 or so. You're going to be up after this.
Do you think it's the so? What tactic did you use
but Kenny is taking
to
over
change everything?
He's another player. If there's 3 subs, he has no problem.
Like the other one was 2.5k views.
That 3rd sub, didn't do it all. Has done it all his entire career. But I mean, it could be worse if you're Boston only down 60. You have.
Do you think it's the game? You think it's the?
Yeah, you're saying could ice it?
I think it's the game.
It's still doable. It's still doable.
I think it's the game and the time
obviously
you're able to.
Good position you could have been, but you're winning some massive fights there, and that's a big Cammy triple again. I think it's his 3rd triple of this map 4. And that's going to turn into probably at least a good 15 clean seconds. I thought so. Until Purge gets zapped out of the point. And Dashy gets another one. He's approaching 30 again in a respawn. 26 and 18 out of him. We're watching Shotzi's route right now. He's dipping, diving, dancing. And as he gets in behind enemy lines, frees up his teammates in the front, and they shut it down around the point.
Yeah, I think Optic's going to
left here. They can
come away with this one. I mean, they're up by 50.
As soon as you get a player top zip,
Kenny's finally putting some numbers on the board.
Maybe the nades
He's finally positive,
right now,
bro.
Optic in control, and as you said,
he started late.
Doing it with the AR, doing it with this sub. That's 2 5 sprees in a row from Big Ken.
Yeah, he goes 10-1 over this stretch, and this stretch is where they've really found some separation. So big plays from Ken. Dash has been leading the way throughout the course of this from a slang standpoint. They've been mostly good here at P2 and a chance to close it out here with 14 points needed. But they'll go 3 dead. They'll go 4 dead. Breach with another
granted, you don't want Breach to have these 40 points.
You're still just in striking distance. Like, it's going to be tough, but...
Yeah, I'll let you know what I think about it. Of course I will.
Close enough that you can potentially
you know
rally. You get these final 30 seconds, you're only down 20 or so, and that was a challenge.
So what have you changed in your content?
I mean, those were the ones early on
that has helped you.
Was winning.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Like, was it the thumbnail design? The whole change in the thumbnail design?
With an insane double.
Is it just the topics that you're talking about?
Breaking 4 dead, and they can win it here to send us to a game 5.
We needed to win that one. I'm not sure it would have mattered, but he needed to win that one. And they have the time
do you plan your content?
Close it out.
Oh, let's go,
the whole way to a map 5. These teams have met up twice this year. It's gone to a map 5 both times. Last time, Breach won both Search and Destroys. Optic won the map 2. They've got a chance to get a little revenge there. Win both Search and Destroys. Show their improvement in that mode. But
insane shit.
I mean, Dashy was a consistent factor, and I mean, Kenny was just great late.
Yeah, and I think honestly, the way this scoreboard ends up, I think they all end up positive. I'm pretty sure that just the slang really one-sided the back half of that map.
You know, this could be a 5-minute break. This is going to be a 5-minute break. So you know what that means. Words on stream. Let's get it. Really? It's not giving me any of these words? I know, like... Oh, beat? I didn't think about that. Oh. Meat? Yeah, like, what the hell's going on? It's not taking any of your stuff. Bane? You know what that means, right? Yes. Let's try it again. Let's just go. It's not picking up anybody's shit. All right. Oh, here we go. Oh my God, that took forever, bro. No, it took a minute. Oh, solve. Nice. I got loves. But that was kind of hard, bro. Not gonna lie, that was kind of hard. All right, you ready? Oh, this one's working a little bit better. I was just gonna say, you might have to speed up your oh, let me get that one. Oh, let me get this one. Yeah, I got perfume already. Yeah, you're gonna have to 2 times the stream to be on time. Nice, nice. Oh, I should have put rump. I should have put rump. All right. Looks like we're going into the game.
By winning map 2 and 5. But since then, Optic Texas are on 6 straight search wins. This would be for 7 in a row, trying to get that S&D dialed in.
And this is what Shotzi was doing at Jedamount yesterday, just going through the middle of the map, controlling top middle. Purge is hoping to find one there. Instead, though, there's 2 players to challenge. He ends up getting caught.
Yeah, the timing looked insane when we were first on Shotzi's POV, and then we hopped off for a second. I was like, what happened? And then, well, I guess Purge gets dropped. At first, I thought he was going to have a freebie, like when we swapped off. Snoopy, good luck with that fight.
Gun, yeah.
Yeah, wrong gun, and no longer has a head on his shoulders.
No head on your shoulder.
Shotzi's stairwell. We've got Shotzi's hole on vault. There's lots of Shotzi things.
I think they were just shooting through the door because, yeah, he played that corner every single time.
He's shooting through the door. Of course he'd be shooting through the door.
He just finds one. Awakening, though, does bring it back. 1 versus 2, but still very tough situation. 25 seconds to defuse this bomb.
Yeah, I mean, this was him in map 2. How many 1v3s did he have where he just didn't really feel like he had a chance?
All right, now let's see if this will work.
He's just trying to go. You can see he's playing.
I had to restart the bot.
He's shooting though right now.
There we go.
1 versus 1, but
it works. I fixed it. I had to restart the bot.
Nothing he's going to be able to do. He'll get dropped. Nice shooting there, and big 3 kills for Wake, but none of them end up mattering.
Yeah, and just straight repositioning there from Ken. Just wastes a lot of his time, forces him to have to take that next gunfight, and Ken just knows, yeah, 9 secondes left.
I mean, we could have really, for like time purposes, I could have really enjoyed
maybe that'll be a moment for Wake though.
3-1 victory from Optic.
Look back to that too. Yeah, he like in those 1v3s.
To be honest with you, for time purposes.
There, at least, I don't know, got a little confidence going, like fried 3 of them.
So I was going to tell you guys,
because he just, I don't want to say he's not shooting with confidence, but he's kind of got
you might have to
series statistically.
Speed up the stream to like 2 times to catch up to me, or adjust the lever.
Start believing in yourself
more forward.
Turns into nothing. We'll find out. Cammy takes a long-range one, not the guy you want to fight in that position. It's Dashy. It's able to take it. Purge, though, right
because,
back to
yeah,
work.
I'm about
he was terrific. Remember the map 2 they lost? He was 12
I'm looking for my phone, and I'm about 10 seconds.
3 or 4 first bloods to go with that as well.
He said a broken Jolly Rancher.
Leave that same impact here. Right now you're
I
trying
don't
to
know,
dodge the nade.
Design-wise,
smoked on the
Boston cooked on their team camo and everything. Boston cooked.
Perfectly placed by Optic.
Like theirs is so creative, the mask, the everything, bro.
Wake's gonna reposition as he grapples up. And he hits Dashy, just winning a big 1-on-1 again.
If you remember Cold War,
he had the
like the player skin,
right?
in Cold War looks almost the same as this one. Like they barely changed it. They literally put no effort into this.
It's gonna be on Snoopy to make a play. Do they read the route?
Oh, Boston's is fire.
Drops down, wins 1.
So it's super multicolored. That's one.
Maybe needs one more bullet, but it's Ken with the ice and a 4-0 start.
Oh my God, Ken is actually positive.
And he just doesn't know if he's on it, right? So he's trying to find a visual angle to see. I mean, maybe there's a second left for Ken if he's hopped that defuse, but Kenny does get off of it, and then, yeah, he snaps as he's 4-0. Big round right there from Ken.
And it's like, dude, I thought like that little, you know, the little bounce you get on your reticle when you jump down, like I thought it almost, I was about to headshot cheese the hell out of him. Like I thought it just centered on his forehead for a second and Ken was going to get evaporated, but he could have needed much more, maybe another bullet or so.
He needed one more.
All right. So I need this hex color here.
I mean, that's back-to-back rounds where it's almost a brilliant clutch. Or almost a big clutch. Like Wake had a chance. Snoopy there with a chance.
So who they playing? Carolina Royal Ravens.
Shotzi with the opener. Purge was so good at that map too. You want to stop that from happening, and he's able to do it. But after the mix there, it's a 2v2 and into a quick plant. And I like this. We have a lot of these little skirmishes now. We'll see how this one plays out.
Just both teams going for it. Kimmy needed hand. I think messes it up, and yeah, absolutely did mess it up. Yeah.
Oh yeah, like straight cooked.
1v1.
Oh, he just chows that weak. Are you kidding me? He's still going. This guy's a psycho.
There was plenty of time left, right?
I thought so.
Yeah, no.
Honestly, I was so flabbergasted from the nade thing, I stopped paying attention to everything else. I just had my hands on my face.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of that. I mean, I don't know if like
the way, I just love the way he said, I think Cammy missed the nade.
Yeah. He missed it.
And then, yeah, I thought Wake like had all the time in the world.
I'm trying to get the team
I
colors.
Get, like, the first chow, like you're thinking, I'll catch him. He's not going to get a chow. I guess if both yours thinking that, like I'm going to catch him. He's not going to
it's one of those things where you just don't want him to get lost, right? Because the zip line's there.
Yeah.
If he gets up the zip line, he can go top mid.
Yeah.
He can come back down. Your chances of probably winning that are a lot less.
Right.
But
it just looks insane, but like I get it. Like, yeah, you don't want to lose him.
Same
just
time,
try to gun him, but it's also dashy. Like,
yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah.
Let's see. I see the official team jersey.
3-0 start for Optic now. Some wild rounds, but a 3-0 start, awakening his vengeance here with the first blood. And
we'll go with this one for right now.
He'd love to get a first. Purge just had some wild timing. Yeah. Some of the openings of this round, that one works out in his favor. I mean, back to round one, Shotzi cross paths. Snoopy still dancing here at gun, and he's going to get dropped. Kenny trying to get out like a thief here. He's got
because I got to get the color codes right for the boxes. So like the score box. I color code him.
Able to get another one. And Boston Breach getting much needed round. They needed a first blood. They needed a round desperately. And well, it's the first time it doesn't come down to like a little 2v2.
So artwork-wise,
kind of
Red, what are you thinking about the overlays and stuff? Is it too busy?
You just never know with the zipline timing.
Is like this particular overlay too busy or what?
Unfortunately, Awakening, just piece it.
I mean, that's Call of Duty sometimes in a nutshell. Like you can be the best player in the world, you can know everything. It's still
like timing. I'm curious what you think.
Half second. Well, we've seen a couple crazy timings already in this one, and it can
like I'm trying to not make it look busy, but it kind of looks busy.
You get caught, you look like an idiot. Purge on 3 straight now. He's up to 5.
They're all down here.
And he's got, the entire...
Snoopy might be able to watch his zip line as well if they come back up, but they don't come back up, so they're all still down there.
I don't know why Optic push all these things to like nat 5s.
They don't. They stayed.
Wow, you just let him
Purge stays alive.
4-stack this.
And now they can try and take the fight together as a unit.
That's crazy with the 4-stack.
Now, so difficult to do. Kenny gets the first. Purge now out of it. Snoopy and Awakening, they'll hold up a second. They're able to win some. Kenny gets an awkward slide across between 3 players. It's all on Dashy, and he's going to drop. And the crazy break comes in. Beautiful retake there from Breach. I thought if their Purge dropped first, they're in a pretty good spot.
Well, you saw all the nades fly in, and that's really what it is. Just sort of nade economy. What do you have left? If you have some pre-nades middle of the map, if you don't save them for that, then
I want to change it. I had to find something.
Yeah, you just saw the repositioning for Optic. They were weak.
I just
the slides on in a couple of bullets, and that's the difference.
What to use.
And we'll take a look at it now from a different angle.
To be honest with you.
Nade back left.
I didn't know what to use.
Ken then just has to reposition.
Well, first I thought Ken was sliding to like Chow right, and he might have got a kill, but he's thinking
But that's something I'll fix for the next stream for sure. Like I'll find something.
And ends up looking at almost nothing as he goes through.
A little bit more inviting, I guess.
Yeah, no, that was a good view of just the panic it turns into. Like Ken's just, ugh! But back-to-back rounds now for Breach. They were getting kind of smoked, and look who's having a map now. I mean, I know Awakening had some kind of meaningless kills, at least that first round, like 3 of them, but he still kept it going. He's at 7-3, leading the lobby right now.
That's a big kill. I mean, Purge gets spotted, so he ended up getting taken down. But if Shotzi maybe gets a clean
if
kill
I drop
and gets
the
away, there's an
opacity
advantage for Optic, but we're not going
background,
2-on-2. They're not going to plant yet. Maybe trying to catch an Optic player on a rotation. And that will be Kenny. But yeah, they don't plant the bomb, and now Kenny's going to
I can't drop the opacity.
Nice
at least on the screen, because like this whole thing is made. Like I made it in like, I don't want to say Adobe, but GIMP. I made it in GIMP real quick.
Yeah. I know you've always just sort of been that guy, like get the bomb down. But it's like you don't want to be caught at 1v2 because you're planting.
I mean, listen, I'm not saying my way is correct, but you have all this effort to work an objective, and then you get to the objective, and then you abandon the objective. I don't know.
Is it just overthinking it, kind of?
I feel you.
I mean, maybe, again, they're just trying to switch up the timings, try to catch Optic. I mean, those have not necessarily gone their way, the 2v2 skirmishes. So maybe just trying to switch it up. But my philosophy's always just sort of been like, yeah, you're going to do all this effort to work a bomb site. You might as well plant the bomb. But everyone's a little different.
Well, it doesn't work out there. They just end up in a horrible position. Awake. Awakening continues the nice one, though. As he gets the first blood, Snoopy then up.
Yeah, so I need to find a whole new background.
Is done before it starts.
And I'm trying to think, maybe I should just do like a plain black background with like hints of purple.
Well, don't think it's happening here. Back to the grapple, back to the respawn.
Well, wow, that was crazy to that round.
Staying alive in this. A lot of the clutches, 2v2s have not gone their way, but Snoopy with a great route through the middle of the map. Seen this from like Shotzi's POV, just able to find that Tommy on the flank.
No, it just feels like Optic.
Yeah, I had to reset the bot, so thank God that works now.
A chance to put them away, but they just will not go away. I mean, how we've been talking about Rocker this week, like just always fighting in every game, every series. Breach trying to do right now against this Optic Texas team, at least within this map 5. Can they tie it up at 4-4? Kenny,
I didn't think about
on one
that.
side, Awakening 8 on the other. Kill leaders for now.
I didn't think about that. That's a good idea.
I think Snoopy took that fight once and lost it. Not going to do it here. Purge with the first blood. Purge insta-traded again. I mean, he's been effective early, but they've usually been able to deal with him shortly after that first kill.
Yeah, Awakening gets a little lucky there. Kenny misses an 8, or he would have got taken down. He was like 9 HP. But this opens up the B bomb site. So while Purge got a kill bottom middle, Awakening is over towards the A site. The other 2 players from Boston are able to find one and then plant B.
Now you got chopper control, you've got mid control, you're in a great spot. I mean, someone Optics have to win an insane gunfight here. Kenny has had a couple peelers, and there you get some team shots in with hooks, so you put it into a 2 versus 2 now. And now you don't have a great angle onto the bomb because you don't have a player at chopper, so the pressure flips a little bit here to Boston Breach. But on the other side, you don't have time, but this is why you're able to top this. No one's got the angle. They've got to make a player forward. As soon as the chopper player dies, you're in trouble. But Snoopy wins it. They're going. The defuse, though, gets through, and Optic get the 5th round in. And that's a painful one, I think, if you're Breach.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of nailed it. The player helicopter died. So you had no angle on the bomb. And then they were just weak. Like, Awakening stepped up to P1. He gets shot a couple of times. And Snoopy is just hoping to find a timing through middle of the map. But he doesn't want to get caught sprinting. So, yeah, Ken's just like, I trust you.
Yeah, no, I mean, as soon as he died chopper, I'm like, hop the bomb. Like, they got work to do to get to you. They got to get a kill and get through. And they did it pretty quickly, but he insta-hopped, and that round might be the difference. 5-3 not Optic. One more to win this best of 5 and move on to Sunday here in our first minor. Trying to get a little extra cash on the week if they can win this whole thing. Looking to do it here on attack with the closer. Kenny's been terrific as he's looking to get to double digits and maybe have another icy moment to his resume. Wake, he has stepped it up, and he's able to get another first blood. Snoopy there as well. These Boston Breach guys just will not go away.
It's actually a really good round call there by Boston. They played that the way they wanted to, right? And Optic kind of fell for it. You had all 4 players on that side of the map just kind of waiting for that push to happen. They were making sure they weren't working B. They were watching Cliffside, and yeah, they were just like, spiral is open. They should go through the middle of the map.
I have to actually cut this short.
Yeah, Snoopy was waiting.
So
Well, Shotzzy gets one, so it
I gotta roll.
Maybe a chance here to
I didn't see what time it was. I wasn't checking on the time or whatever, but I gotta
That's
roll.
a crazy win, though.
And,
Purge, though, gets one. Maybe Bale's
if all
great
goes
shot.
well,
How
Optic
the
should
hell he
win
wins
this.
that?
So I apologize
10
for
seconds now to go. They're
leaving
both going to be there. Best of luck with that one.
mid-game.
Nice round for
Yeah,
Boston.
I gotta head out, man. I apologize.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a nice little play
gotta
call
head
there,
out.
right? Just sort of, just these in-game
Yeah,
adjustments.
I appreciate the
what's
support,
open,
though,
what is
man. Thank you very much for that.
Allow them to do. They were pretty much saying plan A.
Definitely not.
If you want to.
Definitely not.
Near our
Sundays
base,
and
not
never.
really go for
I never
any
do a
crazy
Sunday.
race in the middle of the map, and it
So,
pays off.
And Purge again,
but,
terrific. He's
I
at 9 and
appreciate
6.
it.
He had 12 and 5 in the map 2
Thank
as
you very
well.
much,
He's been
guys.
so good in these searches.
And
thanks
thanks for hanging with me. I really appreciate it.
We're going to go the whole way here.
Take care, brother. Peace.
Optic have had their chances to put him away in this map 5. Here's